This is an undercover op, dog. An undercover operation that started months ago. And look what they do. The detectives busted 4 sellers of pirate Amazon Fire Sticks, including an 88-year-old suspect.
Oh my God!
Wow, still in the game.
Nigga was in the game for real.
10 toes down, 88.
Bootlegging fire sticks.
Since 88. Since 88.
He said the game changed, man. I used to do the CDs. I used to do the tapes.
Yeah.
No,
all of us. All of us.
Amazon Fire
Now I'm doing sticks. Nigga, what's up, nigga? You wasn't stopping me, nigga. You're lucky I got me. You're lucky I got me. You're lucky. I done did my dirt already. I did my years. Nigga, 88, nigga.
Podcast and stuff. We just started. I was waiting for Duke, so in between I farted when I was on the toilet. Yeah, man, I'ma ignore that shit because I don't know what else rhymes with that shit. I'm feeling it. Remember that classic song from back in the day? I don't know, I'm just saying stuff in every way because I'm a little kid inside. I just want to play. You know what I mean? Kid and Play, baby. Kid and Play. Shout out to Kid and Play. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Podcast and stuff, baby. We doing it. We in there. Might be some special guests tonight or not. Motherfuckers can't click on links. I don't know. But I mean, link clicking's hard, you know. Clickbait, you gotta be worried of that shit these days, you know.
I look kind of crazy right now. Sitting in the this should look kind of crazy. Yeah, nah. I was just saying. But yeah, we'll see if they come in. Okay. It's been a little while. We took a little break.
It's been a while.
For, what was it? Christmas and New Year's. Right? How was your Christmas? What'd you do?
Oh, shit. The catch up.
Come on, you want to start the show. I mean, you gotta go through the motions. A little bit of Hollywood.
A little bit of Hollywood, my man.
How was the holidays?
It was the family style shit.
Both of them?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like I ain't even do nothing for New Year's and shit.
What do you normally do for New Year's? Or do you don't?
I mean, I used to like go out somewhere. Like probably like I think one of my friends texted me, Marine Dan. Marine Dan was like, "Yo, man, you going to Joss's?" And I was like, I'm not.
Okay.
But to be fair, like I also didn't know nothing. I didn't know anything was going down. At man, this shit look fucked up. This other camera. Trying to figure out. I
definitely need a bit different background. This will look ill.
I might start playing with these OB effects. But yeah, there was house parties and stuff.
Man, yeah, give me some OB effects.
At some point.
Okay.
There was house parties going on, but like, yeah, I don't pay attention to social media anymore. So I didn't even know it was going down. But at that point,
used to mingle.
I used to. Yeah, before. But even now, like, you know, I'm trying to start the new, you know, just be around the new things and shit. You know what I mean? So
okay.
I don't want to go back to that old music life unless. So you know what, Booker? And you know I ain't about money like that, yo. But like,
how you about to transition to Booker T?
That's what, he about to be like my new mentor. But I mean, like, yo, Booker T, I feel like, yo, what I always say about life is like, yo, they giving me a check or some shit. It's not what he really be saying. But it seemed like, you know, he ain't really trying to come back to wrestling, yo. But if you got that bag, don't Booker T ready. And it's the same thing, like with any of that old school shit, like my house parties. They gotta
pay you now to go.
I ain't trying to go back, but if they got a proper bag. Yo, let me tell you something. Some dude from Houston hit me up. He was like, yo, I'm trying to do a concert on the Boosh sessions. I was like, look, man, I don't really do that no more, but you know, like I'm gonna have to charge you like for real. And he said how much. He was down. I told that dude, I don't remember what I told that dude, but I'd have told him 1G or 2G, and he was like, fuck. And I was like, yeah, man, I ain't really trying to do that shit, but if you got it though, I'll do it, and then I'm gonna charge the next guy more. So yeah, man, that's how it go. And then I gave him some advice if he want to do it himself, but he don't seem to like he wanted to do it himself. But yeah.
Why you ain't do 750?
I mean, he ain't tried to negotiate. So I mean, I'm assuming his bag was like not in the same register. It's like, right. I wouldn't be surprised if
he was like, oh, okay.
I bet you I wouldn't be surprised just knowing like the whole scene, unless some things changes. Like he looked like he changing. This is a guy who, when I met him, he didn't really know nothing, and it looked like when I checked his story, it looked like he got a little studio too, where he trying to charge people. So maybe he think different, but I couldn't imagine him back when I knew him going above 100. I was like, I ain't doing that shit for no 100, dog. You know? So
okay.
So yeah. But chickens, dude.
Very well.
But yeah, now Christmas and New Year, just mom, sister. That was it. The simple stuff. Okay. That was it. Watch movies. Watch Wonder Woman get mad. Oh shit.
Oh, new challenge. Oh my.
Who stepped? Who stepped in?
It's Duke Money. Let's all in the B zone. Yo, show yourself, new challenge. Don't be shallow.
Oh shit, this motherfucker in the back. Yo, dude, we on Twitch right now too.
Twitch don't know right now. Twitch isn't aware of what they're witnessing right now. This is rare. If people knew this Twitch, this would be the trending right now. It would break the server if they knew Duke Money, the God himself, appeared at our little.
Should I write that in podcast, like crappy text, like Duke Money to God, like under Duke's foot?
Yeah. You should definitely do that. Your little petty, bless y'all little petty human podcast. I just came from another dimension, making bread I don't even use on this earth. Feeble human.
Interstellar bread. Fucking McConaughey bread. Chris Nolan bread.
He's about to speak. Listen.
The man told me.
Oh shit, dude.
Hold
on. Stop. I can't even hold on before you even continue because we can't hear you, and it's probably because Discord is new. You got to go to your voice settings, dog. There's like a gate on your voice. We gotta change that.
I'm gonna get my headphones right now.
But if you gotta take that gate is historically bad. Like you gotta take it. Yeah, there's a like built-in default gate on Discord. Like you gotta go to your voice and audio settings, dog.
What?
This shit like Brock Lee is different beat, sound gates. That's why I just.
You gotta go to user settings and then voice and audio, and then you gotta turn in that input sensitivity to manual, and you gotta make the bar green, all the way green.
Wow.
Yeah.
Input sensitivity, auto, and then make that bar.
Yeah, make the bar make the input sensitivity manual, and then it's gonna be a bar. Make it all green.
All right. I did that.
Duke will use his AI, but he don't want to reveal all of that. He could have just been like,
hold on, I might.
What's your AI called?
Real quick, y'all still hear me?
Fix that.
Y'all still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
All right, because my shit was fucked up too. My shit was fucked up.
Duke's AI assistant is probably called like Drummer Boy. Drummer Boy, change the settings. Like his Iron Man, his Jarvis is Drummer Boy.
Hey, I don't know if you heard Jay-Z. Remember that song, the OJ from Jay-Z?
It's cap. This is all cap. Everything about to say is cap.
All right. Remember that song from Jay-Z, the OJs? I don't know if you heard that song. It's
on 444. 444, yeah.
Yeah. It's a line in there.
He knew it too. This was
he knew it. Nigga said it was
conspiracy. Bring me to the B-boy to come trash me on Twitter and the B-boy.
So I ain't gonna get into the logistics, but I was telling them about something. It was money related. Yeah. Since we on that topic. And the man told me.
Was we on that topic or did Duke take it?
Hey. The man told me. He said you heard him. He said, I'm talking to petty. What do you say? Frivolous human beings or some shit like that. All right. I was talking to the. I think this nigga's the richest nigga I know. Cause the man told me. Yeah. I'm like, yo, something's going on with this app, yada yada yada. And I'm like, yo, I don't want to lose my money. The man said, money? I don't care about that. 30 mil wouldn't hurt me. 30 mil wouldn't hurt. 30 million.
This is all obviously ridiculous. Obviously lies.
30
never
million.
Said nothing like that. I never said nothing like that.
The nigga said 30 million. That's why he got that. Listen, that's why he got the mask on. It's dark in there because you know he's in his dark web mode. He's scaling his system, doing all types of shit right now.
The dark web, son.
The dark web mode.
He's anonymous. The man is anonymous.
Yeah,
he runs that shit.
Nah, that's you.
He runs anonymous.
You.
He runs that shit.
I run anonymous.
He runs that shit. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's his little. That's his side. That's his side hustle. After y'all do this podcast, he just everything's black now.
I didn't even know you get paid. And anonymous. I can't even pronounce that word. Anonymous and shit.
Anonymous.
Here's what y'all did. Y'all set me up, bring me to the B server to lie on my name on live internet.
Hey man, this nigga's rich.
It's not true. Just a regular working, freedom loving citizen. That's
for
it.
freedom, Captain America style, son.
That's it. Just,
okay,
like everybody else. You know what I mean?
Okay,
it's like everybody else. You on the other hand, you look at your name. In the chat.
I ain't put it up yet. Duke money.
Yo, why this nigga's frozen for?
Who's frozen?
Oh, who's frozen?
Hey, I mean, Phil.
He might be frozen on your side, but yeah, he fine for me.
Yeah, okay. So what are we talking about today? Duke Money, special guest on the show today.
Special guest.
I'm not gonna
live from the bed, son. Live from the bed.
On his background.
Live from the bed. Out here, Jabba the Hutt style, son, just leaning back
like a boss.
Oh, I was about to, you know what I mean? I was about to get into my, you know what I'm saying? How you switch this camera, man?
Dark web mode. He's about to go to
There's a flip. There's a flip on it. I'm not on my phone. Yeah, there you go. Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? I was about to start mixing some tracks.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Beat mode.
Beats.
Beat mode.
Beat mode. Dark beat mode. Okay.
I thought about I was gonna say, like, I've been in the ideas of streaming myself make beats on Twitch, but it's probably gonna have to be done in a weird way because I don't want to show to Ableton because there's a mix of too many plugins that maybe shouldn't be shown. You know what I mean?
the Timberland secret sauce type.
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't mind people seeing them, but like now in a world like we're post carnage and shit, like I don't want to be like, yo, you using them cracks or whatever. You know what I mean? So I want to do. You probably ain't seen Knowledge make beats on, but he be playing Street Fighter 5 like on the video while he making beats. So you don't even see the Ableton or whatever. So I'll probably do some shit like that. Put some flowers on the camera and then I'll just make some beats while you watch flowers or some shit.
What?
I don't know, man. Last time we had MF Doom, we did an MF Doom beat battle, and I just had like MF Doom loop. So just put something looping. Just put something looping. Yeah, you was there for that. You was there for that.
I was gonna ask you to do that if we wasn't in the negative zone or whatever, wherever we are right now. If we wasn't on the B server secret thing, I was gonna ask you to do that. Yeah, I like that.
The secret server.
Yeah, I don't know. When he said, "Yo,
there goes that anonymous shit again."
To the beat. Yeah, I ain't make this up.
There goes that anonymous talk again.
I usually just be on the regular call. He took me to a sub room, a room in a room.
Nah,
and
you did this.
I didn't do no way.
You did this. You did this. You planned it before you got on. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take you to the dark web. Just say you did it, all
right? Wow. See, look at the slander. Look at the slander online. But I told you earlier, I want all that YouTube. I want all that Twitch smoke.
You want all the Twitch smoke?
I want all the smoke.
The Twitch smoke.
But so all right.
What the fuck is this?
What we gonna talk about? Now that we've shit.
I feel like you had some top. I got some shit, but I feel like you got some top. You didn't tell me about. I don't know if you wanted to talk about your Christmas. You was asking me about my Christmas or Duke's Christmas.
I told. Yeah, Duke. Yeah, he can't tell. Come on, man. His Christmas is kidding me. Go ahead, Duke. What you did? What you did for Christmas and New Year's, Duke?
Absolutely nothing.
Can't say that shit on public. Can't say
just what an agent would say. Yeah, just what a real wealthy person would say.
I smoked a lot of weed though. That's about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, okay,
that was about it.
The finest.
The finest. It was the finest though.
Do I lie?
It was the finest.
What I be telling you. I be trying to tell y'all.
It was the finest. I ain't gonna lie.
The finest.
See? Mm-hmm. So you just kept a low profile though? Nothing crazy?
Yeah, I just chilled. You know,
New Year's, same thing? You ain't go out?
New Year's, I went upstate with my girl and her family and stuff.
The forbidden New York.
Yeah, they had
went to a vacation home for New Year's.
Shit, it felt like a vacation home. Them motherfuckers is rich over there too. Fuck.
This is live recorded, so I'm gonna have evidence now. Man said it himself.
Confirmed. Vacation home. Confirmed. Vacation home.
I'm gonna take this video. I'm gonna do a whole YouTube video with the graphic confirmed right here. The timestamps, everything. Wow.
Oh man.
Well, okay, that's dope. 2021. All right. I don't know. In the realm of what stuff, I don't know. A bunch of stuff happened. I think that the most recent thing was the Snoop Eminem little exchange that's going on. So I did watch a YouTube video of the song again. They got like the audio,
yeah,
but they have the lyrics. So there are some shots. There are some direct shots at M in it that I
talking
didn't
that
catch
shit.
First.
Yeah, I saw it on his. I saw it on his gram. He kind of posted that shit on his gram about him throwing shots at Eminem or some shit.
Yeah, so that was interesting. I don't know. You think where you think this goes? And
I don't know.
We could probably not talk about it after that, but like, what do you think's gonna happen?
To me, I don't even know why they even beefing for. Number one, number two. Them niggas is in the same camp, same everything. Like that's Dr. Dre, man.
NWO happened, right? NWO Black and NWO Red, dog.
Word, NWO. What the fuck, you niggas breaking up for?
Dre had a brain aneurysm.
Scott Steiner ain't supposed to be fighting no damn fucking Razor Ramon. Come on.
Oh man,
what's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all?
He like that red and black though. He like that red and black.
They say there's some history though. They say that
I just looked it up. It's Daz Dillinger confirms like the feature, dog. The feature is
Daz said Snoop did something for M and cleared it for him. And when Snoop went back and asked Eminem or his management or whoever to get a verse or whatever from M, he got denied. This is years ago, but they was saying that might be like, he still got feelings about that shit. But do y'all think anything is gonna happen from it? Like lyrically, you think M gonna diss him back?
He did though. He did some shit on his song.
That was that was the reaction to Snoop saying he wasn't on his top 10. Yeah. Snoop just got the last blow. You think Eminem is gonna respond back?
If he does, these niggas is bugging out. First of all, they old as fuck, man. What the fuck? They fucking almost 50 years old doing this shit. But
you think they'll just call it?
I don't know, man. I would hope not, because I like both of them motherfuckers, man. They're both of my favorite motherfuckers since I was a kid. So
normally I would say Dre would be the Jay Prince here and call this shit and y'all need to chill. But Dre had the aneurysm, so he's not even in position to do any of this shit.
Right. He's recovering and doing well, I think last I saw. But yeah, that's crazy, like just the timing, right? Like right there. What y'all think about the flack Eminem been kind of getting in recent days?
Oh yeah, we talked about that. What do you think about that, dude? Because I mean,
What,
like,
what did he do? I heard he just
nah,
say
it's
some
just
racist
over
shit
the
or something?
last couple of 5 years, right? Just Eminem be catching the heat, like almost like hip hop kind of got what they needed for him. Now he whack. You know, he's stupid now. Like we didn't really like Eminem. He was forced on us, like type shit. You know. Like,
Yeah, like now the narrative is, you know,
he ain't real. He not
was
real,
a Vanilla
though.
Ice. The outsiders is calling him CB4 and all of this stuff. Like, it's true. I've seen, yeah.
Damn.
Now people getting disrespectful with it and saying, and it's kind of like race based almost. Not really, but I mean, there's been an argument, like, you know, the whole Jamar controversy with him, and I don't know what you think about
Jamar. What the fuck is
Lord Jamar and go went to Vlad. There was a whole long ass.
You know who Lord Jamar is or not?
I probably do.
He's one of the old school rappers. I forgot what's the group. You know the group, or I got look.
He from Brand Nubian.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, he was on Vlad, the old school nigga with
all the time. All the time.
Yeah, he was talking about fucking yeah, I remember that. I remember that shit.
He on Vlad like once a month.
Like he smoked,
crazy.
He looked like he smoked mad blunts. Like that nigga look like he smoked out old. Like
yeah,
he don't even look like he got money. He looks terrible.
Come on, dude. Why you gotta be?
Quote, he don't look like he got money. He looks terrible.
Nah, Lord Jamar, fine. He look like he don't look that old. Lord Jamar don't look that old. He look.
If we talking about the same nigga, then
nah, we can't be. Lord Jamar look fine for his age, for being his age. I think. Know what I'm saying? Like
you could post
he's aging very well.
A picture in the Discord chat,
old and
or just look him up. Just look him up. Yeah.
You thinking of somebody else?
Yo, how they got the whole talk that shit lyrics on
this
Genius?
Nigga right here. This the same nigga I'm talking about.
He don't look old and crazy. Yeah, he look.
To Duke, he look old and crazy. He broke.
You see? He confirmed.
He broke.
Confirmed.
This dude's crazy. He broke.
He look normal, dude. What you mean?
He look washed
up. Nah. He was before we was. He's from Brand Nubian. That's like before the era of rap that we was listening to. So it's not. But he don't look old. How old he look to you? I'm not talking about this. I like Lord Jamar. I like some of his content. Look, see,
you look a little headish, man.
You can't do this. Hey, you see a kid do this? Look. What's going on?
Look a little
Anyway, before we move on, all right, I'll ask, how do y'all feel? Where does Eminem stand with y'all? Not necessarily like currently, do you like his stuff currently, but where does he still stand with y'all in terms of hip hop and the culture? You see him, is you calling him CB4 now? You still see him in what y'all take?
Want me to go or?
Yeah. You racist now? You don't like him because he white?
He white. I'm done. He white. I'm done.
No. I still, like I said, I still think he has bars. I still think he's not done. I still think he can make music. I know a lot of people's not going to listen to it because the time now is different than what it was before.
You think he a fraud though? You think he was like a plant or like was I don't know.
From what I see, my perspective on him, it was just like he's been a white boy popping pills and regular Eminem, and then he cleaned himself up, and then he's just Eminem. Like he just been a regular, quiet motherfucker. But
did you bang his music before you answer? What you think about his music
right now?
Dude. Nah, like
I think you was playing some of his stuff when we was growing up. When we was growing up, he was playing some of his shit.
The first album I fuck with it, and then the second one, and then what is the curtain, whatever that curtain shit.
That's number 3, I think. Yeah, the classic shit, like before I moved type shit. Yeah.
But I fuck with the Recovery. Recovery was fire.
That's the shit. Even I don't really know what's on that shit.
I like Recovery. I like Recovery, but the new shit is I see him trying to mix it with the young shit.
Okay, so Duke still was okay. Hey.
Yeah.
Or aLr, you know what I mean? I don't know in the B zone what you can say. I don't know. B zone.
We ain't all out here suited up in the infantry.
I don't know none of whatever y'all doing. I mean, my name Kaiser. My name Agent KS.
He's ready for something else.
We mad lax, yo. I got the fan on. Duke chilling. He ready to go to sleep, yo. This kid out here, he in the war zone. He in the war zone right now.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he's fully suited. You even know what this nigga is, man.
He in a black box. He in a black CIA black box right now.
This nigga's a crook, man. I'm telling you, anonymous.
They accusing me of being a crook. Now I'm dishonest. Now I'm a crook.
The Duke muted. He out here. He having private conversation right now.
No, my girl's about to talk a whole bunch of shit.
Oh yeah, Eminem.
Oh yeah. So
nah, man, I think Eminem one of the few people, yo, when he put out an album, especially now, it's hard for me to hear like hip hop albums, yo. Just like, you know, because them shits be redundant. I kind of skim it like I'm a DJ or some shit. But I gave the new shit a listen, and like that was probably his best shit in terms of the post Everybody Hates My Shit album, you know, Revive or whatever it was called.
Right.
But you know, I mean, we always talk all this shit all the time. How hip hop is anti all the other musics, and that like everybody else. I don't know what's going on in the hip hop world, but it's like the great escape. Everybody's trying to get rich and leave hip hop, like people dying in that shit. Versus like all this other music. I always tell you about BB King. Everybody else want to just grow old playing music and whatever, but seem like in hip hop, yo, I'm 30. I need to figure out how to retire and stop doing this music. So I'm kind of glad to see like a legend, like still even give a fuck, you know, like that he trying at least, like he trying to still. One, the bars never left, even on the whack ass album, the bars don't there. It's just maybe we don't care about the subject matter, or maybe he fucking rapping on some pop ass music that ain't really hip hop. But that's a whole nother story. But the bars is still there for people who care about that shit. And yeah, man, he's still in it. Sometimes these topics, even these themes though, like the theme of the last two, like music to be murdered by. I'm like, I don't even know, like, I don't know, man. It's like at this stage in my life, I don't be wanting to like hear that shit. just as a theme, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like that's just at the same time though, right? Look at all the topics that go on with the pop culture rap though. It ain't like they ain't talking about murder either, you know? So,
yo, the world is absolutely nuts.
Yeah,
it's completely insane, but okay, so you still messing with him.
Yeah, nah, I like legends who still want to make music. And in hip hop, that shit's rare, and he still wants to make music. You know what I mean? Like for him to be as famous as he is / was, and for him to be, I guess I'm gonna assume, as rich as he is, right? / was, whatever, and to still want to make music, because all the other guys who made too much money or were too big, they just like, all right, we good. I'm gonna go be an investment guy now, or a VC firm guy now, or whatever, you know what I mean? Which is cool. You gotta do what you gotta do in life, but it is nice to see like, yo, I feel like Eminem gonna be the BB King of this shit, you know, and just he gonna be an old man making hard ass bars dissing children, you know. He gonna be dissing the new 20-year-olds when he's 60 or some shit.
He really could bar them up too. He really bar them niggas up.
The thing is though, like you're right, he can. But the thing is, in the current culture, like since the current culture don't really care about bars, even when he barred them up, he a loser for barring them up though. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, cause they want that simple shit anyway, or the beat whack. So even though he barring them up, I can't hear you over the lack of interesting 808s. Or you know what I mean? like, so I don't know.
But like you said, that album. That last album, the one he just put out, the deluxe, whatever the deluxe.
Yo, yeah, the deluxe is hard, right?
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Yo,
I'm not gonna keep on listening to it.
Probably
but it
not. There was like 2 or 3 songs where I would. Like the song with him and Dr. Dre, that was a hard one. Even though Dre ain't make that beat, but like.
Yeah, I'm tight about that.
I like, yeah, it's Dre. I think Dre made like a beat and a half on that album.
Nah, he did 2 of them. He did 2 because I looked at the.
I say beat and a half because the one he did, like the last song he did, I think it's like 3 beats in one. He did like beat 1 of the 3 in that song.
Yeah, it wasn't no real production from him, but
yeah, that's never gonna happen again. I don't know why, but that stuff's never gonna happen again, unfortunately. Eminem, Dre, and if it does, it'll probably be like a surprise attack, but it's not gonna happen like that, you know, like instant the way it used to.
I wish it would, man, because that was a dynamic duo.
You know what I want? I want Dr. Dre. He rest up, he recover. He do an intro like he used to do on them old Firm tracks. And then 50 Cent is also there. And then we got a song with Eminem and Snoop on it. You know what I mean? All of them.
That'll be fire.
Yeah. Just bringing it back. Just call it bringing it back, you know?
I kind of don't even want Dr. Dre to rap. He could talk the shit in the beginning.
I think he wants to rap. He don't want to based on his stuff, right? It seemed like he really want to rap. I don't know if he want to put out albums.
He want to come back. He want to come back. Like he wants to do it.
He too much of a businessman though right now. He an Apple employee. He got like an Apple role. Like he has an actual role. Who's drawing in this shit?
Oh, new challenger.
Oh shit. Might have to like
show your face, new challenger.
I don't know if we can have this shit. In here, I don't know. We can. This might be like.
Nigga said, "Oh, I don't know if we can have this shit."
This might be where I start in the future.
You don't know this person?
Damn, I might have scared him away because I was speaking instant mind. I was speaking instant mind. Oh, it's just
somebody come in, show your face, challenger. You know what I mean? You know the slang on.
Don't show your face because he might know where you at.
That's why I called. That's why I called it podcast recording. You know what I mean?
You don't want to come where I'm at. Trust me.
No, I'm talking about you might know where he's at. Anonymous.
That's why I called it podcast recording because like it lets people know what up. It's not just a normal hangout. But I think that was a homie who I don't really know him, but I think oh, that's Mark. That's right, that's Mark from New York. That would have been in the 4th New York guy. 4th New York.
Come in. That's why I said show your face. You start talking about the beats, people get scared. Come on, man. He seen the picture. He probably seen the picture of Duke in like a mythical book or something. Somebody show him. He was, I said, you can get out of here. It's the room.
He probably saw all 4. He probably saw all 3 of the faces. Got scared.
Nigga said an ethical book.
So, okay, everybody still got M in. Nobody feel like he a fake or, you know, he a piece of crap now or nothing like that. Very well, very well. So I don't know. That was one of the recent things I was looking at. So, well, what you got? What you got?
Oh, what I got? Shit, hold on. I was answering all the people trying to not get on there, even though they saying they get.
Oh, they trying to get in. They trying to. This challenge is coming. This podcast battle royale.
Let me see. I got some random shit. Hold on. All right, you know, like this shit I just heard. You know, I thought I was like, wait, what? Yo, so I was hearing Booker T. His second Booker T mention. I was hearing Booker T. Thing when I was just getting some food like a few hours ago, and they announced this girl. She's gonna do bare knuckle boxing, right? And one that's really shocking, cause she's like, I don't know too much of this world, so I shouldn't even say this story because the next story is the one I wanted to talk about. Some dude is going to the UFC. I don't even remember the names, but it looked like he fighting a beast up front. And then some dude was like, man, the guy with Booker T was like, yo, this seemed to be the UFC way. Like, instead of like building people up, somebody get in here. And since he wasn't built from the UFC stable, they kind of just like, they feed in like lambs to the slaughter. Like, yo, put him against the god, you know, and let's see what happens. If he good enough, he wins, you know. If he dies, he dies, right? Like, that movie or whatever, Rocky.
Rocky.
But you know, like they were saying, like, why would you do that? Like, it doesn't even make business sense. Build this guy up, blah blah blah, get the good fights. And then Booker T said this, and almost the same shit we always talk about with the labels and whatnot. Booker T says that, yo, he feels that they probably do this shit to keep the fighters in control, because they don't really need the fighters, right? The fighters need us. And I had never thought about it like that. You know, we always talk about like fighter pay or artist pay or whatever the fuck, you know? But it was just interesting. Like, yeah, just let them kill themselves. If he hurts himself right away against somebody he can't compete against, it don't matter, right? Because we got 500 other fighters who gonna fight, you know?
The battle rap issue.
But I just thought, yeah, see, like, I just thought that was an interesting thing as to why, why you not even building people up? Like, who gives a fuck? Because I'm gonna still be here. You can't compete. That's your problem. You know, like, it's pretty fucked up. But yeah, as a way of keeping people in control, like, don't even try to build them up. Just let them all die, you know? So, I don't know.
What'd you think about that? Just seeing more of the same, or it's just an interesting take? Oh, because you say you never thought about it like that.
I never thought, like, because it's easy for me to say, like, when we talking about, like, wrestling or anything where you got these 1v1 things, where it's just, like, normally it's like, why would you do this? That's stupid. You should do ABC. But it seemed like the purpose here was, like, because, you know, like, when we were talking about fighters the other day and the potential of, like, a fighter union, you know? But, yeah, if they all just keep killing each other and then you have this big stable of people who are, you know, dare I say, like, average, you know, like, but maybe not at that top level. You know, like, if there's no one valuable, if you don't have, like, 1,000 Michael Jordans, right, who can, if they strike, you have a problem, but maybe you have, like, 5 Michael Jordans. Those 5 strike, you still have, like, a stable of whoever to replace them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just an interesting, like, thing of, like, oh, here's why we do it, because at the end of the day, we trying to get, like I told you, I think they get like 80% of the stuff, you know, of the profit, the UFC. So just keep it. I don't know.
Damn. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like
80%.
I believe. Like when I was hearing this dude talk on Rogan, like this, like
listen.
I'm about to start my own ABLE. I'm starting to start my own MMA.
He was damn near about to fall asleep. He heard 80%.
I think in UFC.
Who's getting 80%?
I think in UFC, when I was hearing this dude talk on Rogan, the UFC, like if all the money is at 100, right? The fighter only gets around 20%. The fighters, you know, all of them. Like the way NBA and all the main 4 sports, it's usually for the players. So like it's usually like 51% and 49% for the owners, you know? But in the UFC, it's 20%, it's 80% for the owners, 20% for the fighters right now, you know?
That's terrible.
That is terrible. But that's that's what it is.
I would fuck this game.
Duke was thinking that's terrible. It should be 90.
It's like they're giving them 20. They giving them 20. What kind of ludicrous generosity is that? 80. Hey, wow, 20. I need to call Dana White tonight when I get off this show. He gonna have to explain some shit to me.
That's kind of grimy, though. That's a crazy split. Yeah. Anyway, you cut it. That's a crazy, especially for what they got to put in for their craft, and you know, they use their bodies.
Because it's still, like I was talking with Philip, it's still one of those sports. Like if you become one of the gods, you become John Jones, Anderson Silva, of course Brock. He walked in there with the already being famous, right? You become one of the gods. What's up?
Conor McGregor.
He's a guy there too. He's a god because he's a draw. Just, you know, that's that word. You become a draw, you gonna get paid. So those guys probably get way more than the 20, but just more than average seems to be the 20% is what you're gonna get. And then you got all those fuckery, you know, bonus pay.
What is with this? So this is just a business model. So this is what's going on in the UFC.
Yeah.
And in rap and hip hop is a long history of like the
Similar
labels
shit.
exploiting the artists. I told you I was recently watching about esports, and it seemed like it's. I don't know the timelines. I don't want to speak like I know everything about, because I just was watching top tens and little YouTube videos, but it seemed like that's also existent. These kids getting crappy contracts, and you know, the managers or whoever, the sponsors or investors, they be walking away with a lot of the money. But this is like something you see, you know, like, I guess other than the sports is the example. It sounds like that sounds like it's a little bit more even. But all of these other things, why is it that the fighter, the gamer, the person who's in the ring they don't get nothing, and nobody really seem to care for the most part either?
Why is it that when you say why is it that nobody care? Like, who do you mean? The fans, the owners, like who?
Yeah, I guess.
Who do you want to care?
Well, I know they care.
Look, they care.
Yeah, like I guess the consumers, or
I would say, because there's no, not to sound crazy or nothing, but there's no like union.
Well, no, but that's how it happens. But I mean, like, you were asking, like, why don't they care, right? And
I don't mean the fighters, and because they obviously care. They're the ones getting screwed. I mean, just like as a whole, consumers or as a society, period. Why school teachers get paid so little? Like, why are we always okay knowing this?
Okay, so if you're gonna go
on
like
any
that,
level, that
my man went on a grand scale.
Yeah.
That these people get exploited in business, and it's like, I mean, I guess, you signed the contract you signed too, right? So it is what it is. But like, why is business done that way in the first place? Are we just okay with business being done kind of sleazy, even though it's legit?
I mean, so you brought in, I think you brought in like teachers and stuff, and I don't even want to be this guy, but like then like I feel like the pop culture argument would be like, that's capitalism, blah blah blah. You know,
I wasn't talking about that. The reason I said that was so you could understand what I meant.
Got you.
Like where I was, not to talk about that as an actual thing, but you get what I'm saying. Like, that's a question people have asked. Why don't we pay these people more? Because of the people feel that the service they provide to society, educating the youth, deserves more money. Capitalism, yeah, all of that stuff. But in this case, could some of that 80% go to the fighters? Is this something wrong with the business model?
So right off the bat, like that, and I don't even remember the reasons anymore, Rob. That MMA journalist, he seemed to be like, if they were to get their act together, like, you don't even got to even go hardcore to you. It's totally realistic to at least get it to 30. To 50, like the real 4 sports have, probably not gonna happen.
Okay, the money might not be there for it, but why even still things are done so that the artists don't own anything? They get a P, like, I don't know.
I mean, to quote you,
or is
right?
it just like, yo, that's the contract?
To go on like the Uber talks we be having, a lot of these businesses probably seem to be operating right from places of fear. It ain't we could be successful together. It's like, yo, man, we gotta squeeze every ounce because GSP only got so many fights in him. Fedor only got so many fights, so I'm gonna get the most. Yeah, and then who knows when I get another one? I might not get another one. I might not get another Connor, right?
It's just the nature of business. It's not right or wrong.
I think the normal person, because
it's definitely wrong, but it's definitely like you said, it's the nature of business. But at the same time,
but you don't think it's ethical.
So
it's definitely, that's fucked up. Number two, I think
you don't like this conversation.
I think where that part, a person, not an entire like whatever you're talking about, the entire people.
Yeah,
I think the person that's in that situation he's in with the 20%, I think he could get more if he has the right people around him. Like you said, there's certain people that get those things. Like, you got to say you got the gods of this guy, this guy. If he has some good lawyers and good
he could get more once
him,
he can't prove his value, unfortunately. But if he can't prove his value, he never go. Because like, I think the argument, and I don't even know if MMA is ready for this yet. But you hear this a lot, and like I was telling Phil one time too about like the fighting game community, like enough wages so that like fighting is their job. Because honestly, the person who's probably getting the caca like amount of money, he probably still got a job, right? How many times you see a UFC fighter when he's like, yo, look how dope this fighter is because he still works at Home Depot, you know, like you still hear that every now and then. You don't hear that from the famous ones, of course, but you know, on the undercard, they always still have a job. You're like, this guy's an accountant, but he also likes to whip ass, you know, in the cage.
Beat the shit out of niggas. Yeah. It'll help you with your money, and after that, it's time to fucking fight. You want to fight me?
But yeah, he ain't doing that shit because it's fun. He doing that shit because it don't pay nothing at the lowest of levels. It only pay at the high levels.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, so if you don't get into that 1%, 5%, whatever percent it is of stardom, like, you's a fucking loser. And to be fair, it might even be like that in the NBA and friends. But the thing is, they got so much money there that if you a loser in any of those sports, you still make 6 digits a year. And that's still a lot, you know, like to live on. If it's not, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong.
Because the trashiest niggas in the NBA get probably $1 million contract.
They don't even play.
Probably. They do get $1 million contract.
Yeah, there's like a veteran.
They have a completely different setup.
Yeah, they have just they have 50% plus split in the players' favor.
They like the one area, you know, where it's different.
But they too, I guess real quick, just like you were saying though, nature of business, they too had to earn it over the year of striking, going on strike, forming unions. So the nature of their business was the same fuckery. You know?
Yeah, right. But see what they did.
They fought for their.
Yeah, like I'm about to say, they fought for that.
Yeah,
I said, if they would have did that in the UFC, a lot of things would change. But I think
it's too new. You know, they can't do it yet.
Yeah, they can't do it. It's too much. I think a lot of motherfuckers would just be like, all right, y'all don't want to fight. I know some motherfuckers over here that will fight too. So y'all don't want to fight.
It's too new, and I don't think the UFC is ingrained in society. Like those 4 sports, right? Those, especially at the time when they fought, they're ingrained in society. You see that shit almost every day. The news talk about it. So, like, if you can't get your basketball, now you as a normal person, now you kind of mad, right? Like, yo, I want to watch fucking Lakers play or whatever, you know, but they on strike because these fucking rich owners won't give them money, you know? Like,
yeah, but
UFC
people feel the same way about UFC. There's a lot of people that have their own, you know, feeling like you saying, like, if I don't watch,
but it only happens on Saturdays, right? Or at least the big ones only happen on Saturdays. It don't happen every Saturday, not yet. I feel like we're gonna probably get to that point though. But
probably,
yeah, because it seems
I
don't know.
I guess there's something that's kind of bigger picture sad about knowing there's people that entertain you or that you like a lot or that provide something that's ill and work hard to get it and know that like that's a terrible picture to kind of paint. But I agree there's some individual and I guess collective responsibility to change that if, you know, people want to see it otherwise. But it's kind of ill. That's kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? To know, you know, some of the illest people that do some of the illest things. And some of them might be getting some money, you know, some rappers and people. It's not like all of them are broke and aren't getting anything. But to know that, like, getting to the top looks shitty, that's kind of bugged.
Why you laugh at that?
It is fucked up. It is kind of bugged.
That's bugged. I mean, but so yeah, I don't know what's next. I mean,
let me see. Let me try to pull in. I ain't really do a good these.
Want to do some politics? Because I'm looking at a whole bunch of.
I don't know if we need to do that.
Motherfucker, he trying to get us banned. He trying to get us banned.
Motherfuckers running into the Congress.
I mean, like, if y'all want to talk about that shit.
Oh boy, hey, like you trying to. I'm just getting started. Right? You trying to have my shit?
You trying to have my shit cut off?
He got sponsors.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Sunfield will fix all of that. Sunfield
I can't fix nothing.
He get behind his computer. Type.
That's not true.
Don't worry, you're gonna have 30 million in your account. Don't worry about it.
Wow. Oh man.
Shit,
anonymous right there.
I'll take that.
Slander.
Anonymous.
Slander. Regular guy.
Anonymous.
Regular guy. Put my pants on just like every other person.
No, you don't. He has people
one leg at a time
for him.
One leg at a time. Oh, wow. Yo, I wouldn't even thought of something so wow. That can only come from the mind of a wealthy person. Just thinking that is wild.
He picks his pants out. He got two joints that come up to him. He lays in the bed like a little kid, put his legs up. They put his pants on him. He stands up, put his shirt on, give him a little blunt.
And you know what? That definitely don't happen. But if it did, that's poor man dressing compared to what you do. You stand, your bed, you don't even got to get out of bed. Your bed rise you up. And a little like conveyor belt stand you up like the Jetsons. You just move up, stretch your arms out, your clothes just come on you. You know what I'm saying? Like Iron Man. I mean, be like, yo, drummer boy, get me dressed. Something snazzy and bring the Bentley up front. Know what I mean? Have it warm.
This nigga's crazy.
And call Brenda. Tell her I'll be at my 1:35 minutes late. I'm having brunch with the Prime Minister of Kazakhstan, some crazy, some crazy. You know what I mean, don't lie. That's all you gotta say, right?
So I don't even know what you're talking about.
Who's Brenda?
Exactly.
Yo, I was hearing some shit, right? Y'all ever heard of the anime Demon Slayer?
I can't say that I have. I remember Slayer.
It's just another. You heard of it, Duke?
That's a motherfucker that jump out the book bag, and he got demons, and it's him and his sister, and his sister's
yeah. Damn, he seen that shit.
Yeah, my girl be watching this shit, so I gotta watch this shit with her.
That's just dope. But that's not the whole point of this though.
Yeah.
That right. Demon Slayer came out with a movie, and to my surprise, someone said some crazy shit. I was like, I must have misheard that. That was the number 4 grossing movie for the year last year. I mean, yeah, for last year in the world. And I was like, yo, a fucking anime film was number 4.
Demon Slayer?
Yeah, the Demon Slayer movie. It's not out in America.
I'm about to say, let me ask my girl. Vanessa.
Nah, she probably know about it. It's the train. Like, literally, the final episode ends telling you, yo, this movie coming out. Go see it. Demon Slayer movie. But it's the number 4 grossing film in the world. And I was like, a lot of people said it, and rightfully so. It's because of COVID, you know? Because those movies couldn't come out. There's a few films. I was just checking. It looked like there's only 3, but there's a few films on here that are not American. Or maybe, I don't want to say first time ever, but first time in probably a while in the top 10. Just because COVID, like, fucked it up for everybody, you know? So yeah, but
that's crazy.
But I was surprised, like the number 4 movie. Yeah,
shifting of
we can watch that later. I'm down
things.
There's only a bootleg available, so like it look whack. Like it's like one of them handheld bootleg. You don't want to see that shit. Like I'm waiting for the good shit to come out. You know, the good looking shit. But yeah,
I heard you, girl.
I was looking here like. The Sacrifice, Jin, Zia, let me see, and My People, My Homeland. 3 Chinese films and Demon Slayer, right? And the 1 Japanese film in the top 10 of the world last year. Because like without the American movies coming out, the game shifted, you know?
Nah, but that shit is actually...
Oh, actually, my bad. The number 1 movie, the 800, so 5 films. The 800, that was the number 1 grossing movie of the world last year.
Wow.
China owns the movies for last year in a COVID world, you know?
That shit is kind of alright, though. Actually, I
didn't
like
you saw
it
that?
at first.
I didn't see that. You saw it?
I didn't see the movie though. I'm talking about the TV show. The TV show was alright.
Which one? Oh, Demon Slayer.
Yeah, the nigga come out.
Demon Slayer is hard.
He's a demon and he
yeah,
gets
Demon
crazy
Slayer is hard.
shit.
Demon Slayer is hard. I was just saying, it's just crazy seeing not American stuff in the top 10. Like,
I thought Son Phil would be into some shit like that.
He'd like it, but like I always tell people, he don't need to see it. He go watch the YouTube summary.
He don't need to see it.
Nah, cause I always tell him like if things worth his time or not. He ain't got time for that shit.
I don't watch shows.
The reason why, but I get the reason
don't
why.
watch shows.
Here's the number one reason why you don't need to see Demon Slayer, dog.
He can't waste time. He's too rich. His time is
he the only one of us that got an esports chair right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
He got the esports chair right
now. Nah, I can't.
Rich nigga shit again. Here we go. It's this rich nigga shit again. Next minute you gonna know like this is what I do, you know. I don't do anything but what I do. I just gotta...
You see the trickery, you see that political talk? I'm supposed to move around that. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. How I rebut that?
I don't do nothing that I don't do that.
Wealthy training, wealthy speech trainers. Tell you little tricks when you're in interviews.
The nigga said
media trained.
Media trained.
He's media trained. He is.
Crazy. This nigga's crazy.
He know what he's doing. Watch him. You know what I mean? But I don't know. The dynamic's shifting. I feel like, it was not like that before. So because I'm guessing
I checked 2019. 2019 was all American all the time. It was look at the 29 top 10. And I'm starting from 10 to 1. Jumanji, Aladdin, Toy Story 4, Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker, Joker, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, Far From Home, Frozen 2, Lion King. Pretty much if Disney made it, it was in the top 10, right? But this shit was The Sacrifice from Beijing Pictures. Birds of Prey, so that's the Harley Quinn.
So you think that's because more people in China or overseas are watching these movies? Most of the American films
punked out, and I guess China recovered quicker, you know? That's probably why, you know, they have enough people in China that China just recovered quicker. And for a while there...
implications?
I mean, it's a start. It's like proof they should... All you need is to see some of that shit sometimes, and they might... I don't even know if this happens now.
They might double down.
Yeah, I don't know if this happens now, but there was a point in time where like they would only allow like 10 films outside of China to even be released in China, you know? Like some point, so they could just limit the same shit, you know? Not everything makes it beyond the wall, you know? Like the American films on here are kind of embarrassing, except for like Tenet, like Doolittle. Like these were like almost carry Sonic the Hedgehog, you know?
Tenet. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
What? Like, I ain't see Sonic.
The Hedgehog was not fire.
I like that shit. I like that.
Nah.
You seen that shit? You sound like you saw it, Phil. You seen that shit?
I seen it. With a rhyme.
I figured that's why. Really?
Did the rich nigga just say he saw a movie? The fuck?
He watches movies.
I only watch movies.
Yeah. Yo, Duke.
Sure. I don't like watch. I'm not. Go ahead. Yeah, I ain't gonna go into why I don't watch shows.
At the end, this is all I want to know about the Sonic movie. Does Dr. Robotnik get in a machine by the end of the movie? All right.
Like, he does.
All right.
I wanted the motherfucker to be fat, but you know.
Yeah, movies,
I almost forgot that
Hollywood.
Jim Carrey played him.
Yeah, Jim Carrey, he did a good job.
I forgot most of that movie.
I just wanted him to be fat. They should have put like a fat suit on him or something.
I didn't even think about that when I was watching it, but yeah, you're right.
Number one American movie was Bad Boys for Life. Like at number 3. At number 3. That was the number of last year.
Wow.
And then the top 2 are Chinese.
Interesting.
The top 2 are Chinese. So
it was
game's changing. The game is changing. COVID world.
Oh yeah.
I mean, game is changing.
After being re-released in 4K in China, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone grossed over $1 billion. Becoming
I never seen a Harry Potter movie in my life.
Me neither, but I guess that was re-released in China during last year.
I ain't got nothing against him. I just never seen him.
Yeah.
But
I saw all them shits.
I never.
You know the lady that wrote them. You done had tea with her. What you talking about? What's her name?
Nigga, you didn't.
What's her name? What's her name?
She done helped you a lot, nigga.
What is it? Rollins? Nah.
If I know her, you know
like
her
that.
too.
Yeah, JK some shit.
You had tea with her in London.
Fuck tea, nigga. She flew.
You had tea with her at the castle, that Harry Potter, wherever that school or whatever it is in there. You been there with her.
Nigga, you was trying on the clothes, having a good old grand time, like, waving a wand, like, just like the movies.
See, this is slander. Look what this becomes. See, you did this. You did this, Abe. You did this. The viewers got to deal with slander. You know what I mean? We gonna have some edits. I'm gonna edit this. You know what I mean? You
can't edit something that's
I'm a voice
post, though. There's always the post.
I am rich. I love capitalism.
Corporate enforcement. That's your mutant power. That's a shitty mutant power. I love capitalism.
I'm gonna ask Duke. No, I'm gonna edit the podcast later and voice over him. So when I ask questions like, what do you think about the UFC guys and those contracts? I'm going to voice over everything Duke said. I think it's great. I think fighters deserve less.
That's the BET shit. The BET shit. You ever saw BET when they voice over movies? And almost sound like the real person?
Like when they edit them out?
Yo, like they edit like when they about to curse or do something that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it doesn't even sound like the actor. So like me and you was behind it, like yo, like talking for them.
It's like Denzel Washington, and then he turned into something else.
Yo, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
Yo, we'll be improving stuff like
them green light men you be talking about, yo.
That shit is crazy.
Yo, at a certain point for some of that stuff, like it just need to exist. Like it's hard. It seemed like it's hard to fail with some of that shit. You know what I mean? And when you get fired, when you get fired at those positions, you get golden parachutes anyway. Like based on like the quality of work, like you just gotta keep showing up. And sometimes with some of that shit. I got a dumbass story here. If y'all ready?
Oh, let's go. Let's do it.
This is from last year. But it was just funny. It was just funny, so I wanted to bring it up. Undercover cops arrest sellers of pirate Amazon Fire Sticks at Florida flea market. We talked about Florida, right?
I told you.
But check it.
I'm tell you.
The Polk County Sheriff's Office held a press conference a few days ago.
Polk County, that sheriff don't play, boy.
Announced the results. Crazy. This is an undercover op, dog. An undercover operation that started months ago. And look what they did. The detectives busted 4 sellers of pirate Amazon Fire Sticks, including an 88-year-old suspect.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Still in the game.
Nigga was in the game for real.
10 toes down, 88.
Bootlegging Fire Sticks.
Since 88. Since 88.
He said the game changed, man. I used to do the CDs. I used to do the tapes.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing
all of us. All of us.
Amazon Fire
Now I'm doing sticks. Nigga, what's up, nigga? You wasn't stopping me, nigga. You're lucky I got me. You're lucky I got me. You're lucky. I done did my dirt already. I did my years. Nigga, 88, nigga.
Just gotta get to the AI chips. He's about to go in. You know what I mean? Last another 20 years. Who knows?
Let me see. I'm trying to skim through it. The authorities were tipped off by a concerned citizen who noticed that these devices were being sold at the International Market World Flea Market near Auburndale. But then it goes into all of them. Hold up. There was a 59-year-old Miss Yorbara usually makes her money from selling custom cups, but offered jailbroke Fire Sticks on the side.
Wow.
Yo, you want to buy a cup? Nah, boy, yo, how about some of these sticks?
What year was this? When was this?
This was last year. This was just last year.
COVID, you gotta.
You gotta do what
if
they
you
do.
don't, this is a quote. This is a quote. If you don't want a custom cup, she'll sell you a jailbroke Fire Stick. She gets $100 for the Fire Stick. And then here's the real reason why any of this happened. This is from the sheriff. Quote, she doesn't charge any taxes.
Wow.
You know how we do it on the black. You know how we, I mean?
When I started reading that, I was like, wait, so you guys don't even have a problem with this. It sounds like you guys wanted a cut. That's what it sounds like.
Word, she don't charge no taxes.
You can't be selling these fire sticks and not give the county sheriff a cut.
Word, like what the fuck?
Older people, fucking that's some kind of fire stick thing going. What's going on?
Y'all niggas was bootlegging and you're not paying taxes. Kind of shit is that? I gotta lock y'all niggas up.
The 88-year-old Mr. Bangwoo Ro is the oldest of the targets. He could explain how the unauthorized blah blah blah, but he didn't jailbreak them himself. Instead, he resold the devices he purchased at the Webster flea market. But he was buying them from one guy, from one lady.
He was just trying to flip. He was just trying to flip, man. Trying to flip, man. Come on, man. He ain't know nothing about that.
He don't know.
I make $2. He won.
During the press release, police revealed some of the promotional material used by the sellers. The ads were not very sophisticated, but were apparently quite effective. Oh, yo, I'll show you a picture. I'm gonna post it in the Discord chat.
Get fire stick. Fucking get crack fire stick.
Yeah, you can see
ads.
Look, it'll be in the chat, Duke. You can see, like, they were putting ads, like, when you see, like, when you driving and you see, like, you know, when I'll buy your house, or if you need cable or some shit. So, like, some of the sign, I posted it in the Discord chat and you can see it.
That's crazy.
But
why would
wait,
they do that?
How much have you been paying for cable? Fire Stick TV. I can't read it, it's too small. Fire Stick.
They had an Amazon billboard.
Yo, this is elaborate. This is elaborate.
Yo, we unauthorized dealers at Amazon.
The youngest defendant, Mr. Vasquez, 34, did jailbreak the sticks himself. He is the only one with criminal history, which means he might be in more trouble than others. But here's another one. The 71-year-old Mrs. Holmes is the final suspect. She is one of the most tech-savvy of the group and offered to jailbreak devices herself for $50.
She was hand to hand with it.
There's a video of her.
She do it on the corner. Yo, give me a fire stick.
There's a video of her like in this room, which is mad nonsense. Just like
how
much time are these people getting?
They just picked them. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I'm skimming through it right now. Maybe it'll say it. But Home is probably one of the most technology savvy of the group. She jailbreaks her own fire sticks, being the all-purpose service kind of lady she is. If you take her your legal fire stick, she'll break it for $50. She would also coach and counsel you. She recommends that you get a VPN so that the internet provider can see how much traffic you have and how much theft you've conducted. This is the sheriff's quote, dog. I'm just reading. He had a crazy I skipped over one of his quotes, but he had a crazy definition for what all this means that I didn't even read. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they look like they're about to do some time.
Yeah, our detectives, who are simply the very best, did a lot of work on this, but the investigation's not over. It's just the beginning. If you don't want to get caught up in round 2, 3, 4, quit stealing stuff, quit possession, quit jailbreaking fire stick. I don't know.
Stop doing illegal things.
They wasted their time with that. I know.
Oh, here's your answer, Duke. The sheriff considered them casual criminals. Oh, outside of the guy who already have one, like, wait, hold on. The 4 defendants are all charged with 1 count of unauthorized reception of communications. This is a felony of the 3rd degree with a potential prison sentence of up to 5 years. However, sheriff considered them casual criminals. The actual sentences will likely be more forgiving.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get the maximum for these old people trying to hustle some fire sticks. Come on.
5 years is too much, too, though. God damn. Even a year is too much.
They ain't gonna do that. They not gonna do that to them.
I'll say 5 days. Shit.
5 days.
They'll give them something else. They gonna lock them up.
That's crazy. Some community service or something.
Community service they gonna do? They said homie 88. She gonna have them doing.
The nigga was texting.
Oh, 71.
No, the ones who was 88, he was just flipping. He ain't really. He knew they exist. He couldn't do it himself though. He was flipping.
He was just the one flipping.
It was the 71-year-old who was doing all that crazy shit. The 71-year-old lady was doing all that crazy shit. You know? So.
That's wild.
I don't know,
man.
Every now and then I read like
make some of this stuff up.
The piracy news. Piracy news be crazy. Like Nintendo wants $15 million in damages from pirate ROM site. I don't even know where they get that number from, but I mean, but yeah.
Yo, the way I saw, because I saw one of those game things, and I was telling you that Blizzard and other game developers were suing makers of mods and cheat stuff for their games. They started going after them, and in one case, they won, and it was like millions of dollars, but it was because each time they sold one or something, they were it was like a $2,000 fine. So the 15, it could be being calculated by if maybe something like that. Like y'all gonna get charged $5,000 for every ROM, illegal ROM y'all got up here, something that add up to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Each instance has a fine of, I don't know.
Dumb niggas need to go to jail. The niggas that's creating the mods, fuck that. I'm tired of getting killed on Call of Duty. I'm tired of getting killed on Call of Duty. And the nigga don't see me. And all of a sudden, how the fuck you kill me if you don't see me? How does that happen? You got a controller that's auto aiming with the little fucking mods.
The aimbots. They got the aimbots. I was watching these documentaries. It was crazy. People cheating at tournaments. It was crazy. I was like, man, and that is kind of whack.
Blizzard games, because I got my Call of Duties from Blizzard. I got it on my computer. So I know how it feels to be shot without you.
Some of the games do things though to punish the cheaters, and stuff like that if they could catch them and people get banned and stuff. But yeah, I mean, yeah, cheaters.
Let them go to jail. You ain't gonna keep on killing me without you seeing me.
Wow, he wants to go to jail because he be getting killed in Call of Duty. See, man. That's rich people talk.
Hey, man. That shit fucked up. You should not be cheating, man. I paid for this money. You do the same way.
Good money.
Fuck, man. You niggas buying
for this million-inch TV.
Did you see this shit?
PS6.
It's like a little box that you connect USB to your controller, then to your computer or whatever system you're using. You program the box to auto aim. I know you've showed us before.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to implement you, but this is
wow, criminals. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can purchase it from Amazon. Hey, somebody else is being implemented too.
Nah.
Yeah, cough that.
I'm not doing nothing.
Nothing to do with nothing.
Crazy.
There it is.
Yeah, that's not, I don't want nobody to go to jail. That's just shit talk. But yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I'll go over this one briefly. Japan's brand new anti-piracy law goes live. That started, I guess, in 2021. Honestly, I think it's just the usual don't download shit. But now it expanded to manga, magazines, and other literature.
What?
So yeah, no free manga. And violators face a theoretical... I love that it's a theory. It's a theoretical sentence of 2 years in prison or a fine of up to 2 million yen, which is 19,366. So 19K. So that seems actually pretty cheap compared to some of the crazy shit they be trying to ask normal people for over here, you know?
Yeah.
Like 19K is like kind of realistic. But yeah, I feel like in a COVID world, a lot of the places been trying to hack that. My favorite part of this story was at the bottom is a new Hello Kitty educational video was released by the Japan Agency for Cultural Affairs, and it's like, this is how dumb they think we are. They gotta teach us law through Hello Kitty.
Yeah, that's too far right there.
Let's
That's too far.
It's called Hello Kitty. Let's respect copyright.
They spoke you to bed, man. What? Hello Kitty could be the face of, like, you know what I'm saying? Anti-piracy efforts and initiatives.
What the fuck? Hello Kitty?
That's what they doing?
I would think like a Captain Hook or somebody, not Hello Kitty.
Oh, no,
so I skimmed through it now, but I guess I wrote some notes here also. That it reminds me of the war on drugs, and that I guess they're targeting the users, and they're using government resources, like a cyber police, like IPs. Like they're using some type of cyber police IP stuff, IP tracking stuff. And it just reminds me of like tracking the, you know, punishing the users instead of going after like the people really doing this, you know?
Yeah.
And look what happened with the war on drugs, right? And how good that worked out for everybody.
Why are you attacking the users? Why, you know what I mean? Niggas just want to get high. Why you do the fuck?
I don't know.
The implications there as well.
Niggas just want to watch TV. Hey, man. Hey, niggas just want to watch manga. Come on, man. Go get them niggas. It was there. I just saw it. I just clicked. I didn't know where I was going to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? The same thing on war on drugs. I just wanted to, you know, get a little high. You know what I mean?
And that's when they rifle butt you. Shut up. Shut up, pirate. You violated Lord Duke's laws, and now you shall be punished.
This nigga's crazy.
All right. Yo, y'all seen this movie, The Dead Don't Die?
Nah. What is that? Sounds horrorish.
You, Duke?
The Dead Don't Die.
It got Bill Murray and it got the new Darth Vader in there. The new guy. I don't remember his name. Adam
Hold on. You talking about that movie when the motherfuckers die but they come back to life?
Nah. No coming back to life in this one. It's a zombie thing, but it's a weird, trippy thing. But my point ain't about the movie so much, but it's called The Dead Don't Die, right? And I guess there's a song by, I guess his name's Sturgill Simpson. And he made a song called The Dead Don't Die. Let me make sure that's his name. Sturgill Simpson, yeah. So this movie, I don't even know, man. Maybe 5, 6, maybe like 10 times, right? Kind of like Booker T, right? Like 10 times. Like 10 times. Like they either played a song or they found a CD. Oh, that's Sturgill Simpson, The Dead Don't Die. That song's great. This album. Then they just start talking about that shit. And what it reminded me of like, yo, I wonder if that's like the new way to promote a song. Like, yo, let's just make a movie about like either about this song or about whatever. And look, we gonna put this song everywhere in this thing. Almost like I feel like things like Thriller is kind of like that, but those are really music videos than movie. But it's like, and you would either hear the song in the background like the radio, or they would comment on the song, or they would talk about it, how dope the song was. But I'm like, this is technically a zombie movie in some weird artsy way, but it's also a free ad for this song. You know what I mean? And I was thinking, I was like, is that the way to promote movies now? Like, maybe I'll make a song about a love story or some shit, and you hear this song like maybe 6, 7 times in the movie, maybe 3 other scenes where people buy the record from whoever the fuck, you know? And it's in your subliminal. This is a dope song. I should probably get it, you know? Like,
yeah, that's dope promotion right there. That's fire.
So yeah,
like product placement.
Yo, but it's not even hidden. It's one thing to have one scene. It was throughout the movie.
That should never really be hidden. But yeah, I know what you mean.
And it triggers you to that scene. Like, you already, when you hear the song, you think of the scene.
Yo, like it's everywhere. Like you from the beginning to the end is this, and the fucking title of the movie is called The Dead Don't Die. So yeah, like it's everywhere. And I was like, that's an interesting. I mean, the movie wasn't made to promote the song, but I was just thinking like, that's probably an interesting vehicle. Like, still make a good movie, but in weird ways, just keep bringing up this song. You know, like
that's fine. That's dope. That's innovative. That's innovative, and it's brainwashing. You know, it's in your face.
Yeah, it's not even hidden. It's in your face. It really is in your face.
Like, constantly.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Wow, so y'all new propaganda techniques ain't even trying to hide it. Y'all just trying to sound blast people into just mind controlling them. That's what I just heard y'all discuss.
Why K Ultra type shit?
That's what I just heard y'all discuss.
Oh shit.
Yeah. MK Ultra.
MK Ultra, my fault. My watch, so why? I'm bad.
That's a different one. Sometimes you slip up, you get a little truth. You know what I mean?
Oh,
that's
shit.
the new one.
Oh,
YK Ultra. He said, my fault. That's another joint.
Yo, what date is today? I was like, because now
8th, I think.
I was doing my comic book top 10 now, just looking for stuff. And number 10, because I was like, what date is it? Maybe you know about this shit, Phil. Like, maybe I ain't hear about this shit, but this is comicbook.com, by the way. So I don't know why some of these stories seep in here, because funny, Duke said some shit earlier. But the number 10 topic on comicbook.com is Donald Trump was banned from Twitter permanently.
Yo, not even that. I'm looking at it right now.
More people. It's other people that got banned.
Look at this. I was just looking at this crazy bitch, but
who's that? I don't know who that is.
She got maced in the Congress, and then she was just complaining.
Was she the one that got shot or no?
Nah, she's not the one that got shot.
Okay.
She was complaining about
dead. That video's
she
crazy.
died? I didn't see it.
There's a video on that shit. But
the video is wild.
Your man gets banned from let me take this up.
Will block President Trump from posting to his Facebook and Instagram accounts indefinitely.
Yeah.
The ban will go until at least the end of his presidency. Zuckerberg said the risks of allowing Trump to continue to post
He'd be wild.
Great. The company initially locked his accounts for 24
Yo, Mark looked crazy in that pic. Yo,
Sheesh.
Mark looked crazy in that pic.
He always look crazy.
Nigga got banned from Facebook and Twitter.
I don't like that they move in unison. I really don't like that they move in unison. like all the tech companies when they do that shit. That shit kind of scares me when I see them.
People
all
be
do
asking for it. We was talking earlier. People be asking for that. I'm telling you.
What are you talking about?
People be wanting them banned. It's not they were just arbitrarily let's ban them because they just get mad pressure from everywhere.
Damn. Yo.
And they agree to it, I guess, and assess it and have whatever
both Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton.
Like, all right, this is what we saying is this, but it is what it is. It's still some type of form of, censorship.
Definitely is.
At the end of the day.
And at the time, not at the time. Talking about like, you the president, bro. You supposed to be running the fucking country. You doing all this crazy shit. You supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get into politics because I ain't no politician.
Listen.
But
listen,
it's certain things that is, you know what I mean? Certain people might find it crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not me.
I would think that it sounded like you might have even spoke to him.
No.
You told him these.
Well, actually, you got a loan from him. You know that loan that loan that you got from him. You know that loan, Sunfield. You know that loan. It's in your account right now, just sitting, gaining interest.
That's crazy.
It's been this for a while.
That's crazy.
And you live in, I get it. Both. That's why y'all niggas want to move to Texas. No taxes. Y'all can live off the land out there. Everything is all good. He send you the money.
Get a rent.
Crazy this stuff. This.
You splitting it with
conspiracy theories.
Y'all splitting it together.
These people.
You're splitting it together. You're running podcasts and all types of music shit going on. Secretly rich. You know what I mean? Shit is crazy out here.
Secretly rich.
Secretly rich.
Broke niggas like myself.
But he got that. He the only one. What's in your ear right there? What is that?
These are iPod headphones, man.
I thought you had earrings in, bro. You got earrings in?
Yeah, I got a little diamond.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's averting from what I'm talking about.
Hey, these are iPods. Those are illusions. There's a figment of your imagination.
Those are illusions. Wow.
There's a figment of your imagination.
Wow. See? But he's not the only one that got banned. Some other people got banned too. I think some of his lawyers.
The crew,
General
the whole
Flynn.
crew. A general
got people also banned? Got.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I don't know if he's an active one, but there's some other people that got banned.
Yeah.
I don't know the whole list, but I don't know, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
see how everything play out. My thing, and you know, we talk about this all the time.
Yeah,
is you choose to do the things that you want to do. You choose to try to make the world how you want to make it. You know what I'm saying? You be what you want things to be in. All your choices and actions will have consequences and reactions, and just be okay with whatever those are.
You hitting me with that Captain Planet, yo. The power is yours.
Yep. Captain Planet.
You do it is yours.
He's a hero.
And turn pollution down to 0. All that shit. That's the sample this week, dude. You should come do the beat battle. That's gonna be the sample this week.
Facts. I'm down with that.
Now you on Discord. Now if you freeze, what time is that? I think like you 1 hour ahead, right? It's time is it here? I can't even see my time.
Hour ahead.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 11, right, for you, right?
I guess.
Yeah, so
yes.
He's like, I guess. Yeah, so Sundays at 8 o'clock, we do the beat battle if you want to get in on it.
Fuck around.
It's in the same Discord you in. So yeah, I'll post a sample at 8, or someone does, and then at 9 I stream and we vote them on blind. Sometimes fill in their voting too. But anyway, number 9 is it almost goes on the same shit I just talked about with number 10. Xena star Lucy Lawless calls out Hercules star Kevin Sorbo. Old school CW beef.
Who was doing what? He was Kevin Sorbo was at the Capitol?
No, but I guess he posted some. I don't even want to be reading this shit. He posted some shit.
You don't want to get into the Xena Hercules beef?
Nah, I don't even care about this shit. It's just,
okay, let's move on.
It's Twitter. It's just funny.
They'll work it out. They work it out. They demigods and shit, right? Something like that. Right? It'd be all right.
Nigga said demigod.
That's not true. That's not true. What you mean? Why y'all laugh? All right. What's number 8 then? What you mean?
Damn, you know, like, yo, all these are like serious things for being on comicbook.com. I gotta say, even number 8 makes sense.
Come on, world.
Warner Media issues statement on Ray Fisher allegations revealing new details about investigation. Ray Fisher is the dude that played Cyborg in the movies, but I told you heard about some of this, right?
What happened? No, what happened about him?
He said like a lot of the filming, I think especially once Zach left, you know, it's not the most racially friendly environment for him, you know, for Cyborg, you know. So
he's suing them?
I don't know. He just talked about it a lot. Like he was crazy. He's been complaining for a minute. But it's weird because like they don't really say stuff. They just kind of be saying like, look, here's the quotes now. The investigation was conducted by an outside law firm and led by a former federal judge. More than 80 people interviewed. We have full confidence in its thoroughness and integrity, and remedial action has been taken. The investigation has concluded. It's time to move on. But no one says anything what happened or nothing, you know?
Right. Yeah, they ain't say shit.
Yeah, it's just like, yo, it's been dealt with. The end, you know? But he's been talking about this for a long time, and that's what started it.
Okay.
But yeah. And then also, number 7, for the same guy, Ray Fisher denies Cyborg written out of Flash movie. Calls out factually inaccurate report. So I guess he might be in that crazy Flash movie.
Okay.
Oh shit, number 6 is Ray Fisher Cyborg reportedly written out of Flash movie.
Oops. My bad. He's right on number 5.
No truth to recasting rumors. Yeah, number 5. Doom Patrol Season 3 production. We don't watch that shit. I don't watch that shit. David loves that shit though. You watch that shit, Duke? Doom Patrol, you heard of that shit? Some DC show.
What is it?
Some random 4 people do DC space things. I don't know. It was on the app, but now it's on HBO Max. I just ain't seen that shit.
Is it a cart? Is it?
Nah, it's live action. So, it was a spinoff off that Robin show. You seen that Robin show? What's Robin's team called?
Robin?
Teen Titans?
Yes, but the serious one. You ever saw the Titan where he's just murdering people?
Yeah, I watched the whole shit.
That's just crazy.
Right.
I don't think it's good at all, but it's crazy. Like Robin, you can put I told you about this, Phil, but you can put Robin right next to the Hall of Fame greats of Jason. You could put him next to who else? Where's Michael Myers? He's right there. Yo, right, Duke? He killing people like crazy.
That nigga was killing people. That nigga was killing.
It's horror scenes. His teammates are frightened by him. It's not the normal. It's the Robin that Batfleck wants. You know what I mean?
Head just coming off and all that, arms, people in half.
Yo, he
shit.
put a batarang in someone's eye, dude. I was like, this is not my Robin. This is not my Robin.
Not Robin. He's dark, man.
Yeah, that's what he got. He need God, right, Duke? That guy need God.
He needs God. He needs the church. He needs a whole bunch.
That Robin's insane. But yeah, the Doom Patrol comes from that style of shows, like that stuff.
I like that dark type of shit. I'll give it a try.
Actually, remember Beast Boy, where he came from? That house?
Yeah.
That's the Doom Patrol. That was their spin-off episode. That was their episode 1.
Oh.
But yeah, I just never saw anymore because I don't know. That like Robin scared me away. I don't want nothing to do with any of that shit anymore. Maybe you might know about this, Phil. PBS cancels Kalu after 20 years. You know what that is? Because I don't.
I saw a headline about that. And it said something like people were happy about it.
They're happy? Why are they happy that a kid's show got canceled?
That was the headline I saw. I didn't read the article. I've seen it before, but it's not something that he watches. I've just seen it in my own lifetime randomly. But it's like a little boy. It's like one of them little kid show with a little boy. But I think parents complain about it because I think I heard something in the past is that like he's a little brat on the show, so it don't really teach kids anything good. Like he a little. Is
it like Dennis the Menace or something?
Nah, not even. It's not a show like that. It's almost. I don't want to say like educational. It's more on the educational side, but he just kind of bratty, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that show's canceled. Some CW show got canceled. Green Arrow and Canaries, don't care. But number 2, again, Justice League's Ray Fisher speaks out against Walter Amada's extension. I don't know who that is.
You do?
What?
That's how you and Abraham be living in Texas.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He just showed some picture of a bunch of people with money and all this nonsense.
Is that Mayweather? That looked like something Mayweather would do. I told you it was Mayweather.
Mention Sunfield living right now. He's actually lying to
That's
everybody.
you. What? This guy's crazy. Look him showing us live footage when he was hanging out with Mayweather, flexing on us.
Sunfield has a subdivision
hanging out with Mayweather.
Level room in his crib that him and Abe just be doing podcasts, and it's in the mansion though.
This guy's crazy.
Mansion.
Yo,
mansion.
This is probably the most important topic for you, Felda. Zack Snyder reveals which Marvel property would make him join the MCU.
Wow.
And it do sound crazy. I would choose Elektra Lives Again. Just that title sounds all kinds of right. Lives Again. Elektra Lives Again.
Yo, Elektra's already kind of hardcore, so like I feel like that would just be crazy.
Do you know that Frank Miller comic book? It's a graphic novel about Elektra. Daredevil is having these dreams about Elektra coming back to life, and it's really cool and weird. It's cool and beautiful. That's what I would do. No one cares, but that's what I would do.
He don't care what nobody thinking about. But that's kind of ill, though. Like, he want to do some, I don't know, some different thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She did?
No, well, I mean, you know, that was a comic book story at the time. You know, that's like a famous comic book thing. So at the time, but you know, no one's ever really dead. You know,
everybody's gonna come back to life somehow.
Yeah. But that was.
I don't know. His stuff is interesting, so I'd be interested in any of his takes on anything. Superhero. So far, I've liked. I have liked what I've seen.
Let me see. I'm just checking Variety now. Also, top story on Variety Twitter: Trump banning.
Right.
Oh, Roku acquires global rights to 75 plus Quibi shows. We'll stream them for free. Damn.
What?
You know, y'all know Quibi? Y'all know Quibi?
Quibi.
I heard of it.
Wait, you had it, Duke?
I had it.
Oh, did you like it? You're the first person I've ever talked to who had that shit.
Like any other fucking platform, like
no, it was only for your phone, and all the content was short, if I understand correctly, right? Like it's all 9 minute long, right? Clips or something, right?
My girl had it. I ain't gonna lie. But I did a little watching on that a couple times. It was cool.
That's interesting. A lot of people were wondering what was gonna happen with that stuff, with those shows, because not every show even came out. They just gave up, and they gave the remainder of the money to the investors, I believe.
Oh wow! Will Roku acquire some of the content wars?
Yeah.
I think Roku got a ticket.
They do.
Cable news. I can't read this whole article, but cable news makes most of DC chaos. I guess their ratings went up when the Capitol was doing their stuff.
Of course.
Speaking of, is The Boys down with DC? I don't know. I never researched that one.
What do you mean? You mean as a comic book?
Is The Boys a part of that, or they just created that out of thin air?
I mean, no. So The Boys is a comic book. I don't believe they're in DC though. They're probably an independent book. If they're not independent and they are DC, then I bet you they're Vertigo. They're published by DC under the Windstorm imprint. So what does Windstorm do? Or Wildstorm? Can't even read. It's independent company owned by Jim Lee. So stuff like that doesn't necessarily count as being in the DC universe. You know, they published as a DC comic, like Warner Brothers owns like whatever, you know. But yeah, it's really on the Wildstorm. So
they're not DC.
No, not really. You know, they DC by like money. They're not DC by real. So I bet you this has, because Jim Lee comes from that whole Todd McFarlane style of shit. I wouldn't be surprised if this is creator owned. So if you make something in DC, DC owns it. I bet you the guy who made The Boys, I bet you he owns The Boys, and that's why his show's on Amazon, you know?
That shit is fire. I like that shit.
That's all right. I mean, I ain't get into it like that. But it's something to watch.
That killing shit is fire. The niggas with powers and killing shit. I've been wishing for a show like that. You know, like a movie or show.
You want to see people dying and shit?
Yeah. Why would you have powers and you not killing it? Why you not murdering people? Did you see the man had Superman powers?
Wow.
Yo, the ending. Yo. Hey, I'm gonna.
You heard it yourself,
Phil,
here, folks.
Look, I'm gonna repeat something I heard on the Kevin Smith show last week with Kevin and Mark, and President Obama put out a list of top shows, right? Last year, and one of those shows was The Boys. The Boys is on that list, and Kevin and Mark were like, "I'm just having trouble imagining Barack Obama watching Highlander, which is the fake Captain America on that show, jerking off on top of a building." Like, that's what goes on this show. What's up?
The man has Superman powers, Phil. The nigga took his, like, he got mad one time. It was like he was just envisioning himself doing this shit. Nigga wiped out everybody that was in front of him. Like, they was having like a rally, like a protest. Nigga got mad, like, damn, cut everybody in half. That shit was.
You hear him? Actually, I think that was that was a dream. That ain't really happened, right?
I'm saying he was having visions of like, damn, these niggas mad. They chanting for something else. I could just kill everybody.
I think I told you about this before, Phil. But like, here's the main reason why. Like, I like that show, and I'll keep watching it probably. But like with me, like I don't like any type of superhero stuff that's like realistic. So like that show's whole premise is like, you know, the DC stuff's cute, the Marvel stuff's cute, but if it were real, right, they'd probably be like us, right? They'd probably be dirty and right? What did you say before? The nature of the business. That's what this is. Like, it's just a bunch of superheroes just kind of doing human things like that. What goes on now? That's it. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, like, I hate just realistic interpretations. Like, I'm gonna watch a bunch of fake ass shit. You know, I want to see the whole fake ass shit part. This is just humans doing the same thing, but they all got nukes now. You know, that's it. You know, like that's all it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, that's normal TV already. Like, we were having that before we had superhero shows.
That's not normal.
That is normal, man. Go watch HBO. Go watch Oz. Go watch Oz.
Yo, Phil, the nigga was fucking his girl, flying in the air, destroying shit while they fucking. That's normal?
Man, go watch Goku hentai. Come on.
She was jerking this nigga off while he was trying to. He's
that shit don't happen in Inferno Road 4, Phil. You remember Inferno Road 4? There was like universal implications in that sex, right?
There was something crazy was going on. It
was dope.
Nah, I don't know. I know the show, yeah. I've seen the thumbnail, whatever for it, but I don't watch shows. Too many episodes. That shit. How many? I got seasons already? Negative.
I think I got 2 seasons. Yeah, 2 seasons.
Yeah, negative. How many episodes is one season?
I only watch when I'm about to go to sleep. That's the best time.
No, it's not about that. I just don't watch shows. I just can't. I'll watch a show that's like 13 episodes long in one season, and that's it. I just don't like super long ass stories forever and ever and ever.
And we're moving more and more into the show world, so it's gonna be tougher to find stuff to watch.
Oh, I'm cool. I'm cool. I mean,
he's cool.
Yo, dead serious? There was like a 4-year period where I didn't have no anything. I think I just gained back then when I lived in Albany. I have no fucking nothing. I will watch movies on a hard drive, but I'm cool not. Yeah, most of the shit I watch now is on YouTube. I think I was telling you that yesterday. Like, I actually
there's so much stuff that I don't really care about missing out.
Everything.
Yeah,
I have Hulu. I have Amazon. All of them shits. But I really just be watching other people's content on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even.
We live in a niche world, so we can always find out, you know, what we want to see.
Yeah,
I don't got none of that shit.
What do you mean you don't got no? You got YouTube? What the fuck you mean you don't got?
That's something Phil mentioned. I don't have no Netflix. No
Netflix come with T-Mobile.
I don't got T-Mobile.
That's right. We used to get
that's
T-Mobile.
That's why I got Netflix.
Let me tell you something, yo. T-Mobile might be the best priced provider. I'm on Verizon right now, but that's because I used to try to do IRL streaming, and you know, if you care about internet service, you probably like on a streamer level, you don't need. But yo, T-Mobile, like, shout out to the prices, giving Netflix for free. Look at that shit. Still doing it. I'm surprised they still do it, you know?
Oh, they bought Sprint because I got Sprint, so I might have to inquire.
You need to check them on. You need to check on that shit. Yo, those little companies, they seem to give way better deals. Like, if you don't care about your coverage like that, like, yo, when we was on T-Mobile, my sister would be inside the hospital. She said she can't receive text messages. I'm like, it's not even like medical center in San Antonio is hidden. It's not hidden. It's not in no backfield. It's right in the middle of the shit. There's no reason why you can't get text messages. We switched to Verizon. Magically, she got reception. But yeah, as long as you ain't in like the trenches with your T-Mobile and shit, is the shit, yo. Like, they don't fluctuate. This ain't no stock. The price just stays, you know? Like, the bill just stays. Making money while he pods.
Duke's profits this year. Look at Duke's charts.
Look at him. Only one way.
Straight up.
Now, Roku, so I had to look at it like, God damn, this is bullish. Sheesh. And this is on the daily.
The daily, son.
Great option trade right here. Good Lord have mercy. Let me see my options.
About to see. Duke's thing.
You heard it from yourself, people. Murder. If he had powers, look what he would do if he had powers.
Nah. If I had powers, hey, man.
Hey, man. That's it. You don't need to say nothing else. I had powers. Hey, man. I mean, stay out the way.
People, I know y'all listening.
Follow instructions, I mean.
I'll be rich as that nigga that's wearing all that black shit he got on right now.
I don't know. That'd be a waste of powers.
Nigga stupid.
A waste.
Damn, this I don't even understand this article fully, but I'm pretty much done. So now I'm just looking at random shit. But the Sci-Hub founder criticizes sudden Twitter ban over counterfeit content. Twitter has suspended the account of Sci-Hub, a site that offers a free gateway to paywalled research. The site is accused of violating counterfeit policy of social media platform. However, the founder believes that it's an effort to silence the growing support amidst a high-profile court case in India. What's interesting here is that this site is described as, quote, the Pirate Bay of science, you know? It's like, sound like they don't want people to learn.
Sheesh.
Like, you gotta keep that knowledge safeguarded from the people, you know?
Sheesh.
Right.
Hey, since you finished, let's get on some music shit now, player. Let's get on them hi-hats.
What are you talking about?
The beat realm.
I hope people's listening.
Yeah.
The man Abe got better.
Duke confirmed. Duke confirmed.
His hi-hats, his kicks, everything is cleaner. The man about to start doing trap beats.
Do the trap.
He's gonna be doing trap, R&B, whatever y'all want. He's gonna have it. Gonna have it, man.
The Duke endorsement.
And we're gonna be I'm gonna be a millionaire because they're already millionaires. So we're gonna be jumping in the club now, baby.
It's sick hearing them say this stuff. It's nuts. You need help. You need help. You need help.
Nah. But yeah, man. Shit. You should find a way where you could live. Well, you could do it already, but I guess we link up one of these days and we live make a beat together, like from here and you over there, and we could Discord the same way.
Yeah, no, I told you I could stream Ableton right now. I was just saying, like, I don't know if I always want to be doing it just because showing some of the plugins, you know, and whatnot, you know.
Yeah, but you know, you some of the plugins if you do it correctly, because I'm not implicating myself, but it won't show the names of the things you're trying to hide.
So it's not. So I was looking at the old. So it's not.
Wow,
like,
more.
I don't know why. I don't know why Timberland puts like the. I guess you told me. So I think those might be like when he blocks that part and Kenny Beats blocks that part. My guess is that maybe they just, like you said, they don't want people to know what samples they got. But when you open up a plugin, the plugin's always going to open up. So I actually studied the Carnage video. And I was like, you remember the Carnage video?
Yeah.
I was like, well, how do people know? And not most, honestly, like just looking at my plugins like off my head, most plugins don't even do it like this. But I guess the way Sylenth works is it tells you right there in the front of the plugin, like registered to whoever. So his plugin said,
I was going to tell you that it's certain plugins that don't do that. So
I think almost all of them that I have don't do that shit. You know,
they don't do that.
Yeah, I feel like most of the plugins I use don't do that shit. You know.
Yeah, so you're good. You don't, you know what I mean? You don't have nothing to really worry about.
We probably, yeah, that's what my friend was saying too, you know, but like,
nothing to really worry about. I know I be seeing a bunch of these young producers do it too.
Yeah,
some of them don't even give a fuck about this side of the screen that you're talking about, this shit right here.
I don't think no one cares about, like, I've only really seen like Timbaland and what's his face, Kenny Beats, but I don't know why they do it. Like,
because they don't want, like I said, all these packs that I got,
yeah,
they don't want motherfuckers to see this. They using the regular packs that everybody else is using.
But we kind of know that already, though, right?
Yeah, but well, that's what I'm saying. Why would doing that? I don't know why.
like Timbaland, like Timbaland the other day, he forgot to block it, so I took a screenshot, and I'm like, why are you blocking? Like, what is even here that's super secret? You know, like maybe I'm missing something, but you know, like I ain't even understand. You know, like what's even going behind there that like it don't make no sense to me. You know,
really doesn't.
Sometimes I think like maybe though, like maybe they got some crack shit too from the past, because they probably, I don't know, Timbaland been in the game so long, he shouldn't have nothing crack. Actually, like, but
you should put everything.
Yeah, because Timbaland started with the analog keyboards and shit, so he shouldn't have nothing crack because he's always been in the game, you know?
But, you know.
But you never know.
Yeah, what I just say, as time progressed, you know.
Because wasn't there that clip of, like, Kanye West, like, on Pirate Bay? And that don't even make sense to me. It's like, he totally could have. That was still years ago, but he was still rich enough to afford a plug-in. You know? How you Kanye West can't afford a plug-in? Like, yo, unless it's before because this was after Kanye West was a rapper, but unless it's way before he's a rapper, like, I don't want to see that. But way before he was a rapper, him too was on analog machines. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I don't really get that shit.
Like I said, I get why they want to hide it, because I heard, well, I didn't hear. I didn't say I witnessed, but I saw a couple studios. Me and my boy when I used to work downtown. A couple big studios got busted for having cracked waves plugins. Like, I was like, how do people waste time?
No, I can tell you why. I can tell you why. Look, I can say it like this. One of my teachers.
Yo, what are y'all talking about?
Hold up. So look. So I got into making music. I got into making music like 2009 in terms of digital, right? So maybe like 2011, I meet one of my teachers, right? He got to be unnamed for this, right? But I meet one of my teachers. Yo, my teacher was giving me cracks, dog, straight up. Like, I'm not even lying. But my teacher was a professional musician in the game. You know what I mean? Like, Grammy Award winning and everything. One of my teachers, you know.
Wow.
This is facts. Like he not doing hip hop, so he's in another genre. But I can tell you this, and this is why I can tell you why the studios probably had waves crack, because back then, and this is not a lie, certain waves pack cost $15K. And that's a lot of money for anybody. You know what I mean?
I think that was a diamond package.
Yeah.
Funny thing.
It's cheaper now, but it's still many digits. It's still a lot of money.
Funny thing is, I went to a studio recently.
Yeah.
And I sat down in the chair.
Yeah.
And they was like, "Yeah, you know about that?" I said, "Yeah, I got the new one." He said, "You got the new one?" Told me, "Can you get it for me?"
Damn.
How much I gotta pay, man? How much I gotta pay? I told him a number, you know what I'm saying? I was going to take that. But I never went back over there, though. But
that's kind of sad, though, right? Wow. That a real studio got to do that, right?
It was big studio, big name, big stars.
And look, and who got this shit, the top dogs? I've got the new one. Yo, you call yourself a professional studio.
Yo, waves they had was cracked, but it was the old one. I'm like, oh my God. Only thing that was paid for in there was UAD. So everything else was cracked plugins. I'm like, damn, that niggas paid all this money. This shit look beautiful. Come inside, there's lights everywhere. Shit, they got a little section for the studio. You can play the games, chairs, and all that shit.
This ties back into our UFC argument. Like, why you think that is? That studios, legit, real studio, still got to use crack plugins. Like, because probably they still probably not getting their share of the money. Because at that point, it should be a tax write-off. So, like, why are they still having to use crack plugins?
I don't know, man.
You know how many studios, right, real quick, all studios use Pro Tools, even to this day. But you know how many studios, especially back in the day, where it was just like, they were always behind in their Pro Tools versions, right? They never had the newest one. Always behind because the shit costs money.
Oh, this one I went to, they behind on Pro Tools too.
Yeah, you see?
I was like, that niggas got money. Y'all got Avalons, all these DATs and boards and tracks. Everything is everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And this is recent. I took a video there. Like,
do you think maybe it's because everything costs so much money? That's the only place they could cut corners in.
I think it's that. I think they don't want to spend. I think what I'm thinking is frivolous money to be spent on that,
on software
instead of on something else. They could save money on.
Can't download an Avalon.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you can't really download it, but you know what I mean. You can't really like.
At the end of the day, it's an easy way. If you could save thousands of dollars, then people probably gonna opt to just do that, right? Like,
yeah.
I recently got to
what's that? What's that?
That's Tube Tech.
Oh,
Tube Tech MK2.
Damn, son, I don't even know nothing about that. I don't even know nothing about. See, the plugin like that. That's like a nerd plugin for me.
They was trying to charge for UAD because I don't have it on UAD, but they was trying to charge niggas. It was on sale for $150.
So real quick, what is that? That looked like some type of compressor EQ thing.
It exactly what you said it was. It's compressor EQ. It's dope. It's dope. It's just a different alternative to what you want to.
Now I know like this is like I feel like at this point, especially like right now, it's just like, man, like just me, not the world, but just me. Like, I know those things sound good, but it's like, do I need another compressor EQ? Do I need
it might do different shit for you.
No, but I'm just right now. Maybe I'm just still not good enough or educated enough. Like, to me, the hotness for me ain't come when I make stuff. It's not coming off me EQing some shit or me comping some shit. The hotness is because I'm playing some dope shit or the sample some dope shit. You know what I mean? You know, like that's the hotness in the mixing, I guess. But that's not my favorite part of making music. So I'm never really looking there. I'm like, look, I got my Fab Filter EQ. I'm good. I'm good.
You know what I mean? You're not in the engineer world.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to be. I feel like that was the mistake I made all these years. I was playing too much in the engineer world. I want to be more in the producer world, you know, the fun world. What's the more fun world?
I say both. I love both of them.
I feel you, but
both. I say both because I could record and I could make myself sound like whatever I want to sound like. I don't have to go nowhere else to do it.
I think at the level I'm at right now, I can make my stuff sound good too. And if you compare it to a release, you can tell that I'm not as good as the pros. Like, I ain't no Mike Dean or nothing, but it don't sound like shit. And at the level I'm at, I'm like, good enough. I want to focus on, like, now I was talking about Phil, like, yo, I want to focus on doing some crazy shit. Like, I want to do some crazy guitar shit that I'm still trying to figure out how to learn. You know what I mean? Like I want to do some like top tier, like master level shit, yo. Yeah, like I've been hearing some shit. I was telling Phil about from this group. You ever heard this group, Animals as Leaders? It's like instrumental music. You ever heard of them? But like, I hear this shit, and I still barely know if I even like this music. But what I do like is that they doing some crazy shit, and it's like I want to do some crazy shit, but you can't produce that shit. That's like some I know theory type shit. I know chords on my instrument type shit. You know? So I don't know. I want to go more in that direction. I'm kind of like done on this shit. You know what I mean? You say you got arcade, right? You the one to talk to who got arcade?
Yeah, I got arcade.
Yeah, you liking that shit still?
It's dope. It gives you a little texture on your beats when you making it. That background, looking for like, I want to add something to this. Let me just like an arcade. Let me just let me just pick something out. All right. Yeah, it worked. Fire.
I got you. Real quick on the crack thing. He streams on Twitch now, but you know that dude Alex Toomey?
I never met him. I mean, I never heard of him either.
Yeah, my man said, I know you heard that, Phil. I never met him. I gotta correct it. I never met him.
I'm just listening. It's a fly on the wall.
I think Toomey one of the first people.
Crack wave raids in New York store, kind of crazy shit y'all talking about.
He one of the first people I ever heard like at least like in the game on a public level say like, yo, like all these hits he did with Young Thug and all the shit he did in the South, yo, he did that shit on his laptop with headphones, and all that shit was crack plugins till 2017 when he started building his studio. And it seemed like the vibe he put out there, like he don't really recommend you buy, not that he anti-buying plugins, but it's like, you ain't really making money in the game. Like, why are you even buying a plugin? You know, that was the vibe I got from him.
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting because I'm not really used to seeing that vibe from people in the game, you know?
Yeah.
It's interesting to see, you know?
Hell yeah, man. If you, I would assume if you're not making money.
Tomei in New York now, by the way, Phil. He moved from Atlanta.
I would assume if you're not.
To meet Duke.
Speaking of crack, but you saw this one? They got a new Fab Filter with the.
What's that? I can't.
Fab Filter the Q3 with the they got a little keyboard thing on the bottom too now.
Oh, you got to update. So that's a new one. I guess I don't have that.
That's a new one. I got to stay up to date, baby.
Yeah, I don't got that shit yet.
New one, man. That shit is this. I didn't even get to use it yet. I was gonna mix some vocals later because I got a couple sessions on here. I want to just keep on fucking with it, just to hit the tube tech and all my vocal changes.
When we gonna get the Duke Beats twits, dude? When we gonna get the Duke Beats twits?
Whenever, I guess. But I'm free. I canceled a couple. I canceled all my sessions today.
No, I'm saying we could do the collab, but easy. But I'm just saying when we gonna get the Duke on the beat, like just the Duke Twitch channel and all that.
Shit, soon, I guess. Shit. Soon.
This shit ain't free.
Soon, bitch.
Think I'm gonna be up on here Twitch showing people this $1 billion shit. My $1 billion game drip, sauce and techniques.
Damn.
You know what his subscription would be to be on his script channel? They don't even no other person can even set they shit that high. 100,000 a month if you want to subscribe to his channel.
100,000 a month.
Damn.
To subscribe.
My only
crazy.
50K to chat. To open your stupid mouth. Use your little fingers. 50K.
Wow.
Sick.
This shit expensive, dog.
That is very. that is some filth. That wouldn't hurt me.
Yo, I told you our beat battles on Sunday night, but there's a beat battle. It started number 3 on Monday, and they giving out money to the winner if you want to start doing that. Right now it's at $260 for the winner on Monday.
Probably fuck around with that.
So yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't the beat world. I still be making beats and all. But,
he moved on. Duke transcended. He like Chamillionaire. Chamillionaire, how you say his name? he doing other things now. He got tech. He got tech company money now.
Fantasizing about lasering crowds of people and that. Oh, he moved on all kind of crazy shit.
Crowds of people. That's fine. But I just been doing a lot of engineering because
that's what pays. I get it. That's what pays. I get it.
Right. And my beat still making money too. My music still making. I still do that. Somebody was just calling me right now. I had to hang up on him because he wanted me to, record music and do a bunch of shit I don't want to do. Down real comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But
it costs money for Duke late nights. You know what I mean?
Look, see, 50K to chat.
Duke at night is a special price.
After 8, price is triple.
Think it's crazy.
Yeah, early.
But this is arcade right here.
Oh shit, I ain't see that before.
So
this is what I was talking to you about, Phil. Like Insta beats, yo. Like you can make beats right now.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's beats for dummies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding A.
Yeah.
It's doing everything. That's it. Now, if you make a beat, it'll be in your key too. It'll find your key for you too.
Damn, it find the key for you. You ain't gotta try it no more.
When you load up, like I bet I'll make a beat and I'm playing in a certain key or whatever, and I load this plugin up, it'll find that key, and I'll just press the button. Ding, ding, ding. It'll be on beat for me, man, and it'll just have loops in there, and you can turn it backwards, chop it up, mangle it, whatever mangle you want to do. It's pretty cool. Like I said, it just gives your shit texture. Like you already have your shit fully done, your beat is done. You just maybe that shit need one more sound or something, or the hook needs something, or the verse just need one little 4 bars or something. You just got.
So I get what you using it for when you say that, but I feel like mad people just using that to make they beat. It's just period.
Oh, I saw the other day, motherfucker, one of my boys I went to junior high school with, the man hits me up. And I'm like, yeah, you making beats now? He said, I'm making beats now, this and this and that, this and this and that. I know this nigga don't know how to play not one instrument. Never.
You don't need it no more, man.
The man showed me the beats, and he's flattening, he's flattening and converting it, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's flattening he's flattening
the
arcades.
Tracks. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's making them waves, so I'm like, hell no, he didn't play that shit. I know he can't play that shit. Sounds too perfect. It's just too nice.
Yeah.
I'm not hating or nothing, but goddamn, brother, I know you not doing that.
Anytime somebody upgrade, I'm like, what are you using? He switched to full samples, and that's the way of the world, it just is what it is.
Full samples.
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing is a sample. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I get what you're trying to do, but you gotta have some originality to it, man. You gotta put some effort into it.
Nah.
Some
Insta beats.
Insta beats.
Insta
beats.
And you know what? Obviously you more in touch with it than me. I tend to be more of the old guy and maybe not happy with that shit, but that's just the way of the world, right? Everybody's fine with that. Everybody's happy with that. I know I listen to it in songs I like. I bet you those shits were made in Insta ways, the shit I like,
Is there no cool version of Insta beat? So it kind of made me think about fighting games in a way, but slightly different.
The game's getting simpler. It's the same concept. It's the same concept.
Even though but not that. That's not what I meant though.
Yeah.
Partially, the game's getting simpler, like fighting games, but unlike necessarily the mechanics of a fighting game, there's still kind of a lot of creative freedom. I guess I'm saying can people do cool tricks even though they're using the Insta beats? Is there something cool and original and crazy?
As they wanna, it's as deep as they want to get. That's because here's what I always tell Phil. I think at a certain point with technology, once we all switch to hip hop, we doing simple music anyway. But at a certain point with technology, people is not really expert musicians anymore, but they expert sound designers. So even if you don't play shit, you might be the god of just making that sample sound clean as fuck, crazy as fuck, whatever, But they sound design gods now, you know what I mean? They not really players and musicians anymore. You might never know the key of the song, like Duke was saying, but you might be able to mix that shit and work that shit better than anyone else because you a sound designer.
So that's the cool stuff that they're able to do.
People, they say, but that's why they always got 500 plugins because they need new shit coming in, to keep flipping they shit in weirder, different ways, Just like Duke, he just showed that compressor off, and I'm like, man, do I need another one? But he was like, yeah, but it could do some shit, blah, You keep getting different colors from different plugins and shit, That's my take on that, Duke. I don't know if you agree or whatever, but
hell no, I don't agree with that shit.
You don't agree that people sound design gods and
Oh, I still call them musicians though. They're still a musician.
I did not call them all right. So when I say that, I'm just saying they can't play. When I say that, I mean they can't play something is what I mean.
Yeah, because you're not physically playing it, but you're still a musician. You're doing music. You're composing and shit.
That's fine. I'm not even trying to get into that battle. I meant more that they can't play. That's what I meant. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong because most of the stuff even back in our time, most of them guys can't play stuff, you know.
Listen, even a lot of producers, the old school producers today, they're not even playing anymore. They mouse clicking as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So you know what I mean? It's all about evolution. You got to evolve with the game.
The beat game was never about being a player anyway, you know.
Yeah, yes and no, because you know. But like I said, it's
well, no. Well, I was saying when I said our time, right? MPC is not really like an instrument to be playing anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I was saying, like Havoc may or may not know how to play stuff.
Well, you're actually physically touching it, so it's definitely
no. But you can't show up to a show and just join a band. That's what I meant. You know what I mean? You can't join an ensemble. Like I guess you can, like, yo, like plug me up to the PA. I'm gonna start drumming.
Who says you can't go to a group with an MPC and start drumming out?
That's what I said. You can start drumming, but I meant like yeah. That's what I said. Like you can start drumming out.
aRap music right now. aRap music.
Yeah.
He's that nigga's a musician.
He's also a weirdo. How many aRabs we got out there?
A couple. It's a lot.
A couple is a lot. Is there a lot?
Hell yeah, it's a lot. But do you know that? I don't know that.
We got one right here in Austin. Well, I'm not in Austin, but I actually opened for him many years ago. Buck Rogers, like he a beast like that too, and that he played with the hands in the same fashion. Yeah. But that stuff is definitely not the norm. I mean, you know that's not the norm.
It's not
Those are the people. They just want a little bit more of it because you know that shit is more interesting to some people. Those are the people like that. Like if we weren't in the beat world, they'd probably be doing some crazy shit on an instrument. You know.
He plays drums too. He plays drums, so he's actually a mute. Well, I can't say musician now because everybody's doing it, but he's a player. I call them niggas that when I need somebody I need somebody to play a keyboard. I call them players.
Players. No, we gotta change it. Yeah.
You a player. You know what I'm saying? Because they actually take my vision or my. Like I had to.
You can hum it out and they can play it. Yeah.
Word. I used to hum some shit out and the nigga would be like, I'm like, oh my god, nigga, I love you, man. Nigga, I love you. This nigga's the man, man. This nigga's the man.
I think Dre was doing stuff like that too in the day, like in those classic albums we like from him.
Yeah.
Like when Dre and Eminem all have that period of time, I guess like where they all have a live band in their beats, you know, they were kind of doing it like that, you know.
Yeah, players is the players, man. They I love. Listen, man. This new age of everybody mouse clicking, that's dope. But I still love, like you said, I still love the motherfuckers that play it.
Yeah, it's just different, you know.
It's just different feel. It's a whole different feel, a whole different sound, and it's more effort. Like a nigga that's building a Rolex. It's not a machine that's doing that. It's a person that's really
getting to the watches.
We can even say Tesla. You can say anything that's high.
No. We heard what you said. I get it. Rolexes are handcrafted.
Goody Mob been on the shows lately because of they got a new album and they had the Dungeon Family in the day. You know, they was playing bass and all that shit. You know. If you know the Dungeon Family, right, dude?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So they had some real instruments in their beats too. You know, it's just a different vibe. You know,
way different.
Yeah,
way different stuff.
Yeah.
I like that. Trust me, I agree with you on that part. I love that shit. That's the best part to me. That's what always that right there always attracted me to music. It's just the real doing this and playing and
doing crazy shit.
Hell yeah.
I still can't even do it. Like in terms of me wanting to make music, because you was doing it before. You used to come over to the house and make beats on my shit on my gateway. FL 3.5.
I was a mouse clicker, baby. I ain't use no damn shit.
Yeah. But at that point, it was weird. But what I was saying is, like, I ain't actually want to do it myself till I heard, like, this crazy music. This band. I told Phil know about it, like Dream Theater. I've told him about it, but they were doing some shit on their instruments that I was like, I didn't even know music could sound like that. And I still don't even make shit like that yet, you know? But I was just like, like, I don't know. I just like doing the crazy shit that ain't the norm, you know? Because I just like going to other places and shit, you know?
That's a fact.
So yeah.
That is a fact.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong. I ain't got nothing wrong. At this point in my life, I ain't got no actual real hate. Everybody being a clicker or whatever the fuck. But I think the more hate now I have, and it ain't even like real hate, it's just me as a listener. Like, I probably don't want to hear it because just more often than not, everybody sounds the same. And so I just rather go to places where I know I'm not going to hear the same thing. And it don't even have nothing to do with them even being a mouse clicker. I just mean like hip hop in general. You know what I mean? Like player or not. Like just a lot of the sound kind of is the same right now, you know? So I feel like Duke ain't really like that. But for me, it is. Like, I don't really want to hear that shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always a different melody. It's always going to be a different melody. But I get what you're saying. You know, the style of music is the same, yes. But back in the days, the style
even right now,
double jump 1080s, and he like all of the wizardry shit.
Even right now, yo, like to bring back Snoop Dogg. Even Snoop Dogg agreed with me at one point. He was like, back then, at least every coast had their styles, you know? Like Atlanta had Atlanta style, East had their East, Houston had their Houston, Cali, whatever. But now, you know, we all kind of sounded like Atlanta. And you know, I get it because it's hot, but like it's also disappointing. You know, when I go hear a K-pop song and they got auto-tune and they like, really? When I go to Finland and I hear their rappers over there doing that shit too, it's like, damn, like there's no escape. Atlanta owns the world. That ain't fun no more. Like, it's like, why do I even want to hear international music if the only thing that changes is the bars now? Musically, it still sounds like it's from Atlanta, though. So,
yeah.
I guess it depends on what you're listening to music for.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
I could agree with that one. But,
because most people don't have ears like y'all's. So all of this shit that y'all talking about outside of it, even to my ears, these shit sound the same or real similar in terms of hip hop. But I can't go any level past like literally just the surface of what my ears hear. So I could agree with y'all or saying that like everything sounds the same, because I think overall that there's a sound in hip hop. That's even things said. There's the sound, the current sound.
Yeah.
But I don't think most listeners hear stuff like y'all can even hear at a level. It bothers you at a level past. It just sounds similar. It's not interesting musically. I don't have a musician's ears, so I wouldn't know what's interesting or uninteresting musically. It's just so long as it's pleasant to my ears is all most consumers probably care about.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be, whatever pleasant to the ears is for some people. Obviously, it's not the same. Some people don't fuck with heavy metal because that's not pleasant to the ears. Some people like it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
I like the sound that's out right now. I ain't gonna lie. I like all that shit. I like the K-pop. I like the R&B. R&B is my favorite, so I ain't gonna never stop.
So here, yo, check this.
I'm just saying that you two in particular, when y'all hear it, you can hear things that I cannot hear. I literally don't know to hear.
Yeah.
The masses are probably in line with me. I don't know many people that know music theory or know any of the things that most of the people that I encounter, if they're not making music, they don't know music like that. To my understanding.
Yeah.
Y'all the only people I ever hear talk about music stuff that I know personally. Yeah. Why? Because y'all make music.
Are you still listen to music, Duke? Or you just make it and work on it?
I got my select few artists that I do listen to.
What you hear? I'm just curious. Like, what you listen to?
I listen to
Big Money Baller.
I listen to a lot of Nav. I like that nigga.
I don't even know who that is, yo.
He does like melody music, like rap. He does trap. but it's more.
Is it NAV? NAV?
And he's a singer. He's you know he's a sing rap.
Oh, I forgot you the R&B guy. That's
sing
right.
rap.
I
trap.
almost forgot about dude.
I gotta stay on my toes because I like
about
that type of music. I do like that.
Duke likes the soft stuff. Nah, Duke always liked the soft stuff historically. He do. You always like. I'm not dissing. You always been on R&B. You like old R&B. You Smokey Robinson. You like all that crazy stuff.
Still gotta do. I got all that shit too. But yeah, I fuck with him. I fuck with I don't want to say a whole bunch of R&B names. I'm gonna leave them niggas out. But
why?
For the rap,
yeah, that's what you like.
To say. That's what I was about to see. He just had a list of R&B people.
If that's what you like, that's what you like. Like I literally mean, I ain't asking like, yo, what rapper? I'm like just musically. I'm just curious. It don't gotta be like just rap. Cause even right now, like I feel like I'm in a mode where I'm like, all right, I'm tired of rap again. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear other stuff now. You know. So.
But for rap, I don't.
It don't gotta be just. I just meant musically. If you hearing rap, cool. If not, cool.
Todd Dollar Sign is my another one because he remind me of like him and Trey Songz got the young cows in them. If they,
I just found out Todd Dollar Sign make music. I never knew that. I thought he just rap.
When you talk about players, he's a player, baby.
Yeah.
But him, I'll be listening for producers now, but I'll be on producers now. So I don't be. When I be listening to these tracks, all I look for is the producer now. So I'll be listening to the beat. I mean, like, I literally almost block out the words.
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Like this nigga, what you call it? Young Berg. I know y'all niggas know Young Berg, hitmaker.
I heard that name. I don't really know him, though.
Young Berg from back in the days. He had the Transformer chain that got his shit snatched. That was, like, monumental. Early days of hip-hop. Young Berg. Hitmaker. He produces every track that's for everybody right now. Like he's a man, but he's a player. I think he was
on. I feel like he was on Drink Champs recently. Actually,
was on Drink Champs recently.
Yeah, I have it saved. I didn't watch it yesterday. Yeah,
young old nigga. He looks young, but he's older than all of us.
He's my age, yeah.
But he's dope. He got a group that's like producers. That team of producers is fire. Metro Boomin. I listen to his music. I don't listen too much to these young niggas, but you know, I still just really like. I do listen. I want to say like I listen to the young niggas too as well, but I don't listen like I don't go home and bump that shit in my headphones or I'm going to work. No, I don't do none of that shit. I really just like, all right, if it's playing, I'll hear it. But if it's not playing, I'm not looking for me to hear it. And as an artist, I literally just listen to Todd John, Nav, Trey Songz, Drake, because I fuck with Drake too still. Anybody that's melodic. I like a lot of melodic, dreamy world type shit. If it's dope and melodic, and you a young nigga, I don't give a fuck. I listen to that shit too. If you a dope young nigga, Lil Uzi Vert, he got a track. I wanted that. He remixed that shit.
Oh, did
that
he?
shit was fire too. I like that shit too. I was like, nah, I gotta.
Did you like that album with him and Future?
No, I did not. I played it. You know what I mean? Every track sounded the same. I was like, oh shit, this. It
do have a Uzi Vert more vibe on there.
This is. I like I said, I can't even listen to him that much. But certain tracks I could deal with. But like Future, I can't listen to all these tracks but certain tracks I could deal with. Certain tracks is dope.
I feel bad. Like I don't know if I'm just judging rappers, like, cause I heard the new Future album, and I like songs on there, but I feel like I like the songs on there because the beat is fire. So then he's fire.
Listen, that's all I don't care about the words anymore. The words is
I don't, and it makes me feel sad. But yeah, I'm like that too, because I was like, yo, this Future guy, maybe I've been sleeping on him, but I don't really care what he's saying.
Them beats is just everything, man. The beats be everything, and they will let you know, like, hey man, the beats is everything, man. Yeah, you gonna ride the track and do your melodic shit because everybody's a singer now. You know,
it's true.
Everybody's got the auto tune. I even use auto tune. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I converted last year too. So it's like
I ain't gonna lie, it's a dope thing. But you know,
I still gotta try the real one too, because now I got it. So I haven't used it yet.
Real one.
Antares. I wasn't using Antares before. I was using Waves because that's all I had.
You wasn't using this.
Nah, I wasn't, but I got it now, so I'm gonna play with it soon. You know,
this is God work right here.
Good. I hope it makes me better. Then
it is. It really is. It really is. It really is.
Now you could be like, "Yo, Abe, you sound like Atlanta too."
Yo, this shit catches every little crevice, like
yeah,
everything. But I forgot what I was saying. Totally forgot. But yeah, it's just melodic shit, man.
Oh, you saying when you hear the beats, you just block out the rapper. The rap, it's more like a melody attachment, you know?
Yeah. I like melodies, man. I really do. And if I want to get on a real rap tip, I'll listen to some Griselda. Niggas make me want to sell crack. You know what I'm saying? I never sold crack in my life. But when I hear that shit, I want to sell some crack right now. Like,
all of them are dope, but I'll be telling Phil, like, yo, for whatever reason, I feel like Benny connects with me the most. I fuck with Benny. Benny.
Benny does. He has that effect. I ain't gonna lie. out of the group, out of all three of them,
yeah,
I like the producer. The producer nigga. I forgot his name.
Yeah. Dope. They don't use him as much no more now. They got the shine, but they still use him when it's time. They still use him.
I fuck with him because I like his style. He's doing something different.
He got the the old school Alchemist style, you know.
That whole type of sound they brung.
And he said it's not. He said it's not samples. He said they play. He said they play that shit.
Facts. True.
It just sound like samples.
That shit is fire. I like that type of shit. That was a whole brand new thing. You know, niggas ain't the beat be like it sound like a sample, giant loop, no drums sometimes. You get drums sometimes. It's real unique, and they made it work. You know what I mean? I like that shit.
Yeah.
Shit. But for me, Westside and Benny the Butcher is my favorite.
Hey yo,
I like all.
I thought that was a little child when I first heard Westside. I thought he was dope. But I told Phil, like, yo, when I found out he was, like, older than me, I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like,
that's fire, though.
I was like, this is a grown man? Get out of here. I thought that was like a 21-year-old on the come up. Like, man, this kid gonna be doing this forever.
Niggas, what, 38, 39?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Some niggas is old.
That's the number one thing I love about Griselda's story, because it's like, yo, we can make that shit. We can still make it. We might be here like next year, like, yo, Duke, I need 5 beats from you. I got this fucking 100. I don't know. I'm getting like 2 million plays a song. You know, you need to get on this shit. You know,
do it.
This shit crazy.
But yeah, man, it's. You know what I mean? It's like some Phil said, it's different ears, like different strokes for different folks, different ears for different something. I don't know. Something.
Everybody just got different perceptions and stuff.
Yeah.
How they want to see stuff.
I don't hate on
I got eyes that other people don't have. I see certain things, and y'all might not look and see all of the things or be looking for what I'm looking to see. You know what I'm saying? So, like, everything y'all talking about when it comes to music, I give 0 fucks about because I don't even know. So as long as it sounds good to my ear, outside of like rappers being good with raps, like music wise, it just has to sound good, whatever that means to my ears. And that's it. Everything else that y'all talking about, I'm ignorant to. Couldn't look for it if I wanted to. So it don't exist, like literally. And for most, it doesn't. It don't make one right or wrong. It's just people see things differently. Or in this case, they hear things differently. But I ain't looking for none of the shit y'all, the way y'all just describe y'all listen to music. Like, none of that shit sounds important to me at all. But I'm not a musician either. So I'm not looking at things through the lens of how y'all see things. Music is more of like a commodity to me. It's just something to consume and maybe get whatever I want out of it. A feeling, or hear somebody talk about something, or entertainment, or background music. That's it. And it don't generally mean much more than that.
That's facts.
I feel you.
Making it has a different meaning. You know what I'm saying? But music still all affects us in some way. There's still some form of expression that we listen to and take in and interpret. right? Or do whatever you want to do with it. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck y'all was just talking about.
I was telling Phil the other day, like, yo, what be happening now, yo, is even Phil, when Phil rapped to me a cappella, like, I could listen to y'all talk and I hear every word, but you start rapping and it get harder and harder for me to hear the words, because it's almost like the voice turned my mind interpreted like an instrument now, you know? And now I kind of just hear the rhythm of his voice, or I hear the melody now or something. It'd just be harder for me to even catch lyrics, because it's almost another instrument for me now, you know?
Yeah.
So,
That's fire though.
Yeah.
You thinking the way you listening, the way you interpreting sound now is way different. That's a whole different level right there.
Yeah.
That's fire though.
The growth.
I kind of do that too though. I kind of like understand what you're saying. I mean, not kind of do that. I kind of understand that. Is when you do be rapping, when people do rap, I can already hear what type of beat I could put to them. Or they doing it, but I already know what I could do with that too.
Yeah.
Like so much shit that I hear, like you said, you already. It's not like you're already thinking
ahead.
Ahead of the future wise.
Phil spit me a verse today, and like he and I was trying to pay attention to what he's saying, but at the same time I was like, yo, this would sound nice on like some almost Griselda-esque beat, you know?
Oh yeah.
I was hearing them and I was just like picturing it, like this.
You got them bars. You got them bars. You know what I'm saying? All you need is one of those. I'm saying he'll be in the game. Yo, I'm pretty sure you saw this everywhere.
Oh, the drip. Kenny Beats was making fun of this shit.
Even I know son Phil saw this shit. When you go on YouTube, this man
No. You get Phil won't get it because you know the ads and stuff are tailored to what we're watching. So Phil ain't watching beat videos like us.
Yo, bro.
He's right though. Dude, Duke's right though. Like there was a moment where that was every ad for the beat people. It was just that drip plugin.
Not even that, nigga. I would watch I click on, you know, because I used to watch houses. Oh, I still do, like mansions and all that. You know, they do a tour. I like that. But
confirm, when I put this shit on my YouTube and edit this fuck out of this shit, yo, you gonna be notificationed up. Know what I mean? Like proof, confirmed, evidence, exposed.
Duke the God.
Get some crazy looking pictures of you for the thumbnail.
Nah, but that shit would come up, and I'm like, yo, why is this ad on motherfucking mansions that I'm looking at, or I'm looking at?
But I mean, at this point, they know that you like it though. Historically, like they have your cookies. If you're doing it under your username, Duke or whatever your username is, they know, you know. So
that's sick. But your YouTube is optimized that when you shopping for rich luxuries, the ads is beat fucking products. That's sick. That is nuts.
Yo, but tell me, is that plugin dope or is it a joke? What is it? Like, is it nice?
It's okay. It's all right. I won't. No, I mean, I won't use it a lot, but I use it on certain, like if I want to get a piano to sound dreamy or in the background or spaceship.
It was dope.
Yeah, it's dope. It does what you want it to do.
It remind me like Sausage Fattener, like, you know, keep it simple, but it does that simple shit good, you know?
Yeah, so. Big time. It does. Real simple. Get to the point.
Yeah.
It's like Kenny Beats said, it's like a ripoff of RC Color.
Is that what it is? RC20, that one?
Yeah, RC Color. Wait, 20 RC Color 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit right there is like a. But
I needed that shit years ago, RC20. I only just found out about it last year.
What?
I'll be living on a bubble, son.
Right. Do I still have that? I got RC20 on my other computer.
What's the best tape emulator style thing? Because I got that one. I got cassette. And I got Mishby from those freak people I told you about. And right now, I like using Mishby a lot because I know nobody's going to use that shit.
Tape.
Yeah, just kind of tape warble bullshit, lo-fi bullshit.
I recently got this. This shit, vinyl.
Oh, Isotope. You know what's funny? They've been giving that shit away for free forever, like years. Like that shit look different now. That vinyl look totally different now, and I still have never used it because I always use the other ones. It's fucked up. I should totally use it.
I never used it yet. I just got it. I don't know why I even have it. I was like, man, let me get this too, just in case somebody that comes here that makes beats, they, they'll fuck with it and show me how to fuck with it. Oh.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty fire. I just never used it. I don't know why. So.
Oh, you heard it was alright though?
It's been, that shit been, like, I shit you not, vinyl's always been free. It's been free for, like, years. Who knows how long? Like, that one that you have, that one is new. That's the update from last year. But they've had vinyl forever. And I hear, like, it's dope. I don't know, sometimes, like, I look at a plugin, and this is my fault, but if the UI don't look sexy, I just never used it. The old UI look kind of whack. So I just never used it. And I know that's stupid, but, like, it's true, though. Like, sometimes, like, that's why the Ableton plugins look like junk, because it's simple, but they actually dope. But it took me forever to realize that the Ableton plugins are dope. They just look plain as fuck. Like, it just literally a button with a name on it. Yeah, but it don't look sexy like Omnisphere. It don't look sexy like Massive or Serum. Those things look like designer. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, designer. Real designer.
Yeah.
You ain't lying about that.
But Ableton just like, yo, man, put that shit in Linux. Like that. Basic shit. What's it do? This shit got bass in it? All right, put that right oscillator underneath it. Done. That shit ain't sexy at all, dude. That shit ain't sexy. Ableton 11, what you got? New reverb, like that shit. They put like a little graph in the middle, and they like brand new reverb. Go, it's the worst design, yo. It's the worst design.
That really is really simple. It does. To certain people, they do.
There's a lot of killers in the Ableton game, but I mean, I'm just saying, I overlooked them for a long time just based on that look,
I was doing that too. I look at this shit like, man, I ain't using this shit, man. Open it. But then I started getting in tune with that EQ. I like the EQ. That EQ is really sexy.
It is. And when I was finally like learning how to be dope with it, then I finally got the Fab filter. And I didn't want to even move to Fab filter because I just learned the Ableton, but I forced myself to Fab filter because everybody kept talking about this shit is the fire. So I'm like, let me use it,
Dynamics is everything on that shit. That shit is. I had a dude yesterday. He was doing a lot of screaming.
What's that mean? What does that mean for you? Like,
he was speaking crazy. Like, I have a Newman. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty. In a U87 now, but
yeah, it's not $10,000 mic. It's not.
Three and some change.
Yeah.
That's coming. It's coming.
Yo, let me ask you. Wait. So the one you got right now is 3K?
No.
The 87 is 3K.
87. U87 is the top Newman mic right now.
Okay.
But I have a TM103.
How much is that?
That was like a band, like 1,200.
All right. You think, because I'm not denying this ain't true, but I just mean like you could tell the difference like between some of these mics at this point in your career?
Hell yeah. That U87 got that. Whew. Oh man. It's like we talking right now. It has everything in it, the warmth, the whatever you're looking for. It has that. You can hear it off the rip, like damn. God damn. Even though people can, you can mix your vocals to make it sound anyway. You can make it. People use less fucking a Rode NT9 and make their shit sound like they was in a big studio.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It's just a quicker way for you. It's just, you know what I mean? That is just something like driving a fucking you. All right, you driving a Honda or Toyota or what's Toyota Avalon?
Yeah.
and then I pull up with a Ferrari, or I pull up with a Lexus. I'm sorry, I pull up with a Lexus because they're the same company.
Yo, Phil, he can't even tow his car to pull up in. He just like got all the cars.
and a Lexus. You know what I'm saying? You can see they're made by the same. You know what I mean? It's made by the same people, but you see one car is a little better, but you know it's the same shit as that, but it's just high quality. You hear that inside the mics if you really pay attention to it. You hear the difference between a different mic and a U87. You hear if you really paying attention to it, you will hear it. You hear everything. It's like thick, and like I don't know how to explain it, but it's there. You hear it there, and then the mix down process on top of that is a lot more easier for me. For me, everybody else have their own process, but when it comes to that, I mix vocals with people that recorded in U87, and it's a lot less work, man, because it's up front. It's the word, if they recorded right, the words is being caught correctly. Everything is just like right here. It's just so nice.
In your face.
It's butter. It's butter.
Smoothness. I feel that. But yo, let's wrap up the podcast part of this. Yo, we do like songs of the week. You got any songs of the week, Duke?
Just
like songs shit you feeling recently, That's it.
Songs of the week?
Yeah.
Not off top, I will have to think about this.
You got anything, Phil?
I don't think I've listened to music this week. And if I did, it was super background that and probably something out just in my playlist, but I definitely didn't. Today was the first day I actually was like, oh, I haven't even been in Spotify to see new releases, and I did see there's some stuff that came out that I might look through, but I actually had some of it on when we were starting. But I haven't listened to any music at all this week, or I don't know.
Oh shit, it's 12 o'clock. Oh shit.
I'm gonna do Feel the Power. It's Big E entrance music from WWE. I ain't even familiar with the wrestler too much, but I guess Wale is on the track, and it was pretty tight. So I'm gonna do that track. You see, something with Westside drop, but it's not an album. It's just a song. And then I'm gonna do, oh shit, I hate when it opens up like this. Animals as Leaders. Some shit called, I can't even pronounce this shit. Arithmophobia. Think that's what it's called. And then I'll do some shit off the Tower of the God soundtrack. Irregular God. That shit's hard. That's this anime. It got a badass soundtrack. But yeah, man. That's my shit. Last
I like that Snoop track.
Oh, I ain't hear it yet. I ain't get to hear it yet.
It's not real. It wasn't
It's an Instagram drop?
Yeah, I haven't seen the real.
But what's funny is I saw the lyrics were on Rap Genius already. That's kind of wild. Even though the song ain't out.
I mean, you can hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Last words?
Yeah. When that Ableton 11 coming out?
Yo, it's still unconfirmed, dog. It's still unconfirmed. But yo, you got last words, Duke? That was the last question for you.
Yeah, that was my last. Yeah.
My last. What's it?
My last words.
Yeah.
I want to be rich like y'all.
All right, no one's gonna say something crazy.
I want to be rich.
What about you? You got something?
I do. Now, for those of you out there that see this, please take this message serious. Discount these two people laughing and clowning. This man you see.
Oh, man.
This Duke Money.
No.
You've seen him now. Watch the tape. Listen for yourself. You think critically. I'm not telling you what to think. Listen and think for yourself. They said what they said on this podcast today, folks. You make your own determination. But whenever you're asked about the Kaiser's integrity, and if I've been making these things up, well, now you have the proof yourself. You be the judge. And those are my final words. Take it away. Now, you know what I mean? Got to get produced right there. You know what I mean? It's in here.
Here you go. Bake that chicken, smoke that turkey, Boosh. We out.